Hello and welcome to the Chaos Initiative. We are a group of players that like to play D&D, and this is just something we're going to do for fun. I am Truth Lives, or Austin, the DM. Tonight we're playing the world of Telderon. We're going to start off in the continent of Elicia, within the Kingdom of Eqil. We enter on a coastal city where you'll see large ships and frigates carrying all sorts of cargo to and from the different places. We enter as we watch Theodore as he leaves and steps off the ship, the Zubrick.
I describe character now.
Yes, that's your cue, man.
Theodore is around probably 5'11" human. He's dressed in very dark brown and black clothing. Face is covered up by a actual silvered skull-like mask, and then he has a cloth mask covering the bottom half. He's very little skin is showing whatsoever. And he actually has quite a few little trinkets and weaponry on his body, just showing out to the world. And
what are you doing?
Well, when he steps off the ship, first thing he's going to do is take out his spyglass and map. Looking at the map, he pulls out the spyglass and looks towards the mountains in the far distance. It's not that good of a spyglass, but he still tries to get some visual before he puts it all away and starts to just wander the streets, not looking for anything, just walking around and listening.
Okay, as you're walking down the streets, you can see lots and lots of people gathering around this marketplace. And there's people buying stuff. You can hear the haggling. You can hear all kinds of things. However, there's one thing that sticks out. You see an odd, metallic-looking man. If you would like to introduce your character.
You see standing, kind of looking around, is a metallic man standing about around 5'10". He's wearing gear that he's wearing dress clothes, kind of like looks to be like around like from like 1920s like newsboy era, or like mafia era for crime. And he is currently wielding you see him has a shield that is on his back that has a emblem on it that has a hammer over the top of an anvil. And he's just currently just kind of standing looking around.
As you're standing there, you're kind of looking around and you see a shop that is selling metal and scrap and a few other things you might need or want.
I look and see the shop, and there probably are things in there that I do probably want and or need. But currently, as he kind of like grabs the inside of like kind of his coat pocket, he can kind of like gauge the weight of the coinage that he has in his coat pocket, and thinks it's probably better to spend a different day, kind of save up.
Okay. Do you do anything else?
I just keep looking around. I actually start looking for like I look for blacksmiths, and I start looking for jewelers shops as well, kind of like looking at every little bit of craftsmanship that I can see and pull and pick apart.
Okay, you want to roll me a perception check?
Yeah, I can. Why am I always the first one to make these checks?
Because you ask those kind of questions.
I do.
I also just want to point out
Dirty 20.
this very like dark grim looking person is kind of like eyeing you very hard from the crowd.
Is it dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
Okay. You look around, you can kind of see there's a small blacksmith shop off to the side, but it looks like it's not very popular. And then you do see some jewelers over on the other side.
I'd probably go take a look at the jewelers storefront first.
As you walk towards the jewelers, you notice a very large dragonborn as he's walking into the marketplace. If you'd like to describe your character.
So, this Dragonborn stands about 6'6", 6'7". He's a blue Dragonborn, covered in full chainmail armor with a shield on his left wrist, or hand, wherever. And he's just kind of looking for the inn so he can maybe find a place to rest for a while and maybe pick up another adventure for himself.
Okay. As you're walking, do you try to look for a tavern or any way of resting?
Right now, well, actually, what time of day is it?
It's about midday.
So I'm not looking for that as of this current moment. I'm gonna wait like later in the day for that. I do. Am I tall enough to see the skull-faced man across the way?
Make me a perception check. And just so you know, the characters on the map are not in their accurate places. We will make adjustments as we go.
Well, that is noted now.
I just randomly placed them. Yeah, make me a perception check.
14.
You might be able to see him, but it's kind of difficult. It is a large, crowded city. Big marketplace.
Would I also happen to see the metallic guy anywhere?
He sticks out a little bit more. Doesn't really blend in with the crowd as easily because he's, made of metal. So you do see him and notice him, but I don't know. It strikes you a little odd that it's there, but you don't think anything of it.
Yeah, I've definitely never seen one of those before. So I do kind of want to keep a fair distance for now.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of peruse the shops for right now.
Okay. Are you looking for anything specifically?
No, I'm just kind of browsing to pass some time right now.
Okay. Let me see. Let me pull up my party stats real quick for you guys.
Also, I will say, truth, I am not trying to blend in whatsoever.
Right. But I'm just saying you have dark leather clothing. Most people are wearing leather clothing out here right now.
Yeah.
Because it is a little chillier because you are near the ocean. Can I get Theodore to roll me a perception check?
Yep. 14.
14. You see some darker clothed characters with they've got some coverings on their faces, but they don't look like they're perusing the shop. They look like they're doing something else.
I slowly make my way towards that area.
Okay.
But kind of circle it.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy to where they don't notice you doing so?
No.
Okay.
I'm basically just like walking towards the circling, trying to
Okay.
get to a place where I can just like lean back and watch,
Okay. All right.
get a clear view.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Anyone else doing anything else?
I'm currently just looking
Um,
for that jeweler shop.
When I'm perusing just the shops, would I encounter either Theodore or the metallic guy?
So as you're kind of keeping your eye out on the metallic guy, you do notice Theodore moving around some suspicious looking characters.
I'm just gonna kind of watch those suspicious looking characters.
Okay.
Just kind of keep my eye on them.
So you're looking for the jeweler, you said?
Yeah, I'm just looking for any type of jeweler's shop or like jeweler's like stand, kind of just like look. I'm just looking around. I'm not buying anything.
Okay. You do notice that jeweler stand, and you can see that it's the oh man, I had it written down. Where'd it go? I lost it. Sorry.
Okay.
The Winda Jewelers.
Winded jewelers. Okay.
You do anything else?
No, I just kind of like look over and am just taking in the makes of everything that's in that stand.
Okay. You do see some sapphire, some emerald, and a few small diamonds, but not very much.
What was the name of the jeweler shop again?
The Winda Jewelers.
The Winda Jewelers.
Yep.
Okay. Is there anything that I see that looks of dwarvish or gnomish make?
Go ahead and roll me a. What kind of check is that in my mind? Perception.
Okay.
I'll give you advantage based on your background.
Okay. It helped pretty okay. It helped out decent. Perception 15.
15. You do see a few things that possibly could have come from a gnome or dwarvish descent.
Okay. My eyes kind of keep track of those.
Okay. Okay, sorry. I'm typing something up as well. Since you guys are messaging me.
Oh. We're already starting off with secret DMs? Jeez.
Somewhat,
Oh.
yeah.
You're probably the one doing it.
I'm just handing out some extra info.
No, I appreciate that. Okay. Theodore.
Mm-hmm.
You're still watching those characters, correct?
Yep. And it's not like subtly watching them. Like, my character doesn't know the meaning of subtlety from the way he's looking.
Okay, so you're just staring at them pretty much?
Pretty much.
Don't give a shit if they stare back at you or whatever? Okay.
No.
Cool.
I do have my weapons, like, they're, like, obviously on me. They're not hidden either.
Right. Theodore and Muzak. I said that pronounced right.
Yeah, Muzak.
Okay. All right. Theodore and Muzak, you notice as one of them pulls out a stick with what looks like a wet rag on the end of it.
Would I be able to tell what this stick is?
It
Being
looks
a torch, being a torch or something else?
It looks to be a torch.
Okay.
Do they look like they're getting ready to light the torch by chance?
Roll me a perception check.
What are they around? Like, where are the
17.
buildings are they around?
So you notice they're kind of around some of these carts and shops, but they're kind of off to the side, not super near them, or not super far away from them, but near enough that they could easily throw said torch if they wanted to.
Lysa, do they look like they're going to light the torch?
Yeah, they said roll a perception check.
Oh yeah, I got 17.
17. Yes, it does look like they're about to light the torch. You notice that one of them is about ready to light the torch.
And you said it's midday, right?
Yes, it is midday.
Want to approach.
Yeah, I was saying,
You're
is
going
it
to approach?
is it cloudy?
They are okay. They're being like, they're not even trying to hide this. Do I see any of this happen as I turning away from the shop as I get done?
With your passive perception, yes, you can totally see this.
Is it like directly behind me, or is it like closer towards like the fountain?
Also, so people know, I also wear a tricorn hat. I forgot about that.
No, you're good.
Oh yeah, I guess I should
what's
also
up?
mention I have like little horns, I guess you could call them, like coming out like the side of my face, like
Okay.
where the jaw would be.
Okay.
But I also approach these guys.
Okay. As you approach, you notice that they very quickly light the torch and throw it to a nearby shop.
Oh,
Would I be able to quick draw shoot?
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm
I
going
will
to,
state this now, though. This is an initiative order now, so I need you all to roll me initiative.
shit.
Mhm.
Okay, we're going right into it.
Hey,
So I need to.
that +0 is brutal. Woo! 14.
I just
Just a
critted.
second.
I crit.
You got a natural 20.
I got a crit. 26.
Damn.
My God.
Jesus, these guys are dead.
Quick draw is an understatement. Which my place in this order
Just a
should make
second. Give me
sense.
just a moment. Very quickly, put your characters where you think they would be on the map that we have set up down here.
I don't even know where. I was at a stand, correct?
Yes, you are near a
Yeah.
stand. So,
Yeah.
Okay, then
Where?
I'm
Where
gonna
are
say
these guys?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
as soon as you guys get yourself set up, I will get what they are and where they are.
I would suspect that we said it was like if it was directly behind me, I would say
something
wherever
like here.
like wherever you guys place yours, I'll just make sure to place my mine at like the opposite end
Yeah,
of where
it
all this
kinda-
is happening.
Yeah, where I'm at
Feeling
kind of depends on where these guys are.
Yeah. I have a feeling that they're somewhere in this corner.
Okay, then
Yeah, I would say
yeah.
I'm guessing they're in this corner or this corner.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep my token at that spot for now. And we'll see what happens.
Okay. So I will go ahead and show them.
Okay, then I am probably like
Okay, then
Over
I'm
here.
actually at the perfect stand for this. Okay, cool. Dope.
yeah, I'm over there then.
Man, Piney doesn't even get a turn to even like describe his character. We're just going right into this.
There's
Yeah,
a reason.
fine.
There's a reason.
Piney gets screwed. Sorry,
So
buddy.
just so you know, they threw it towards and have these set up very well.
Man, I was just gonna talk.
But they
Literally,
threw
I
it
was-
towards they threw it towards the shop over here in that side there. So it's now you notice it starts, fire starting, things like that. 15 to 20.
I need to roll my initiative.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I got 21 for initiative.
Damn.
You got I think you got 26 for initiative.
No, I got 26 to
Oh,
hit.
for the shot. Okay, fair enough.
I didn't roll initiative.
Why are they? Where did?
Gotcha.
Where did my something happened here? Give me just a moment. Sorry.
Yeah, we have a
What
lot
the-
of unofficial content in this one.
Oh yeah.
I gotta change this real quick.
There's
Sorry.
a ton of homebrew in this, and I am here for it.
How did it not? It's not properly loading my party, which is weird.
There's no way I'm gonna be able to catch. There's no way I'm gonna be able to catch up to even cast that spell. So I'm gonna. That's another touch. That's okay.
Okay. All right. Now I've got to fix this.
Is that an area or is that a person?
What is?
I'm checking spells real quick.
That's
Metal object. Okay. Okay.
weird. For some reason, it decided to remove both two of the player characters. Sorry, guys.
Okay. Can I do that? Is that a first or second level? That's a second level spell.
There we go. All right. So
Oh, that's a first level.
you said you got a what? 21?
21.
Once you got 21.
All right. 10 to 15.
Muzak got a 14.
Perfect. Okay. 5 to 10.
9 over here.
Okay, good to know.
Makes sense because I was checking out jewels.
Yeah, Jules. Bang. What the fuck was that?
I know.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, man, that's a great make. Boom! What was that?
What is your dexterity, Theodore?
My modifier or my
Yes.
score?
Your modifier.
My modifier is a +4.
Okay, then that would make this. Thank you. All right. Sorry, I'm having to re-roll some of this stuff that ended up getting screwed up. So we're good. Okay. All right. So you rolled a 24 to hit, right?
No, I rolled a 26 to hit.
26 to hit. Which one were you aiming for, roughly?
The one 10 feet away from me. Give me a second.
This one right here? Okay.
Yes.
All
Well,
right.
actually, no, because I would have done the one that lit and threw the torch.
Okay.
So I'm guessing that's actually this guy.
This guy back here, that guy? Yeah, it'd be that guy. So you would have hit that one. All right. So you go ahead and roll damage because that definitely hits, and follow your critical hit rules, which is the
One
first
max.
die. Yep, one maxed. Reroll the second,
Right,
and
so
then
that's 10 plus 15.
15 points of
Yep.
damage.
Yep.
With your revolver. Cool.
Also, when I pulled the pistol out, I pulled my rapier out as well.
Oh, that's fine. You watch as you quickly just pull it out and fire, and the bullet hits him straight in the head and carves a hole right through his skull, and he falls over dead.
Jesus.
A ton of health.
All right. Theodore, your turn in the actual initiative because that was a surprise round.
Oh boy. So,
God.
I am going to run up to this guy.
All right.
Quick question.
Yes.
Wielding both the rapier and the pistol, do I count as two-weapon fighting?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you still get your 2-weapon fighting.
Well, I'm asking that because do I get to attack and then bonus action with the other?
Oh, that's right. I forget 2-weapon fighting does that.
Mhm.
Do you have 2-weapon fighting?
Everybody has two-weapon fighting.
Everyone
Oh,
has
okay,
it.
okay. I'm sorry. It's one of
Yep.
those things that is totally spaced out.
As long as you have a weapon that you can wield in the offhand that is a light weapon, then you should be fine.
So there's that, but the reason I note this is because my flexible combatant.
Let me pull that up real quick. Sorry. It's a new class. We're trying to mess with that real quick. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So I mean, technically, yes, you do have that.
Okay.
So yes, you do have two. You do have 2-weapon fighting.
All right. Well, then I'm going to make one attack with my rapier against this guy.
Yep.
That is going to be 18 plus 6.
Okay, that definitely hits.
If people are having questions, all of mine is literally on screen.
He's rolling his on our tabletop system.
That's a 12 for damage.
All right. You watch as you take your rapier and you run it up his chest, and it just carves this massive gash into his chest. But he's still standing.
I want to take a shot towards this guy.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That one is just a straight roll.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not within 5 feet of you, so you're not disadvantaged.
I'm not at disadvantage anyways.
Yeah, I know.
But I don't get to add bonuses, so that's 4 to hit.
4 to hit.
Yeah, that's a miss.
You watch as you fire the round, and it ends up going into a nearby tree.
I thought you were about to say into a shop window. I was like, oh my god.
Same.
He just murdered a civilian.
Theodore hit the nearby tree that's 2 miles outside of the city limits.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Did you hear me?
No, I did not.
That is.
Okay, it is your turn. Okay. All right. It is this gentleman's turn. I don't know if you can see that I've highlighted him, but
No.
he's going to quickly. Let me go if I can get the stats to pull up. Thank you. He's going to move up towards you, Theodore, since you're the closest, and make one swing with his scimitar.
And thankfully, Theodore's the only one who's engaged so far.
And exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I am going, as a reaction, use my dodge step.
All right, let me pull that up again so I have an idea of what you're doing.
And
that is under.
actually, they have to make the attack because as a reaction of being attacked by the creature.
Okay, so he rolled a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
So I'll take the dodge step.
Okay, which is.
I spend one focus point to move 5 feet without proccing opportunity attacks.
Okay.
And I have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. And it's got to be the DC of the roll.
Equal to the attacker's attack roll.
Yep.
So I have to beat 15. So dex save. 16.
Wow.
And you save.
I take no damage.
Lucky you.
If I would have failed, I would have taken half.
That's still not bad. That's still not bad. Pretty cool.
And I gain 1 momentum die.
Nice. Okay. And that is the end of his turn. Actually, he's going to move a little ways this way after that. Okay. Next is this gentleman over here. He is going to there it is. He's going to move up closer to you. Okay. And he's going to make 3 attacks.
Should have waited.
Sweet Jesus.
All right.
He has. That was. Does a 6 hit?
Nope.
Okay. Misses on his first scimitar attack. You watch as he pulls out that blade and he just runs it real quick and you kind of just sidestep out of it. All right. Oh, look at that. 15 exactly to hit.
That's it.
That hits. Okay. Rolling the damage. You take 6 points of slashing damage. And then he's going to use his dagger. You watch in his other hand, he pulls out this quick dagger and goes to hit you with the dagger. Damn. 21 to hit. That hits. Sorry, you cut out, so I just saw your lips move, so I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay. And you take 7 points of piercing damage. And then he's going to take a quick step back. All right, and that is the end of his turn. Next is this gentleman.
Oh my god.
They rolled pretty good. I'll just say that.
We rolled
Shit.
God.
I was saying I rolled like ass.
Love it
Yeah.
when Clark goes last.
I straight up murdered one of their friends, and
Yeah, you straight up
almost
did that.
murdered the
You
second.
have
They're
all
mad.
the heat. You've got all the smoke on you.
He's not even going to move. He's just going to stand right there, pull out a light crossbow, and he's going to go ahead and take a shot at you. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
All right. Just making sure I have the right dice before I roll the damage. You take 3 points of piercing damage. And he's going to take 1 step back, or 2 steps back, actually. All right, and that is the end of his turn. Muzak, it is now your turn.
Oh my god, finally. So are there's people still like scattered around, or have they all
So no,
gotten
they
out of here
as
by now?
this whole thing has happened after the gunshot, especially, they pretty much quickly ran away as fast as they could. So there's people running and moving and whatnot in your way.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to this guy
Okay.
and I'm hopefully kind of shielding some of the civilians, and I'm gonna make a longsword attack against this guy.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
A 19.
You hit. Roll the damage.
I hoped. 15 damage. It's max.
Damn. Not bad, not bad. And you hit this guy right here?
Yeah, this one that's right in front of me.
So that was the one that that's the one that Theodore hit just a couple minutes ago. There it is. You watch as you make this long sword attack and you come down on him and just go, oh, boom, and run the blade right through him, pretty much, splitting him almost in half.
Nice. And I'm gonna use the rest of my movement and 5, 10, 15 and go up to this guy. But that will end my turn right there.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. All right, that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
6'4" RD 1
Just say the robot.
Guardian.
Okay.
It is now your turn.
I'm going to go ahead and use as I'm going to go ahead and run up 20 feet.
Okay.
And as I do, I'm going to bonus action cast Sanctuary onto Theodore.
Okay. Let me pull that up real quick and see what that does.
I ward a creature against within range against attacks. Until the spell ends, a creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must pick a new target.
Okay. So he's gonna make a wisdom
completely
save.
fail.
Yep.
Have to pick a new target or completely lose the attack.
Yep.
And you're hitting that guy right there.
Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead hit hit Theodore with a sanctuary spell, and then go ahead and grab my mace that's resting on my hip, and go ahead and hit the guy that's right across from Josh's character.
Go for it.
From Muzak. 15.
15?
Yep.
That hits.
Oh wait, I get advantage, so.
I can't remember which guy this was.
That's a natural 20. Because I would get advantage because I'm flanking him.
What is max?
What is max?
That you could hit. That you would do damage with.
Wasn't that guy dead?
No.
You mean minimum?
Is that the one? No, this is the one. That's right. You did kill this one. Sorry.
The minimum that I can roll technically is a 10. Is 10 damage.
Hey, hold up.
Yeah.
He killed that guy. I forgot I moved the wrong one. I didn't move him.
Oh, you already killed him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next guy is nearest there. So you've got 10 more feet.
Yes, I do. Do I see weapons, like a ranged weapon on any of these guys?
Yes, they are. Two of them are carrying light crossbows.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and actually use my action to take the dodge action.
Dodge action? Okay. All right. As this is all happening, you guys notice a tall figure comes sprinting in, semi-sprinting, or is walking as fast as he can with his cane. Delcax, would you like to describe your character?
Oh, fucking finally!
And then I'd like for you to roll initiative as well.
Okay. Oh shit! I'm gonna do it right here. There you go. Alright, so I'm wearing like a nice suit. I don't have a hat on. I'm wearing a nice suit with like my jacket is kind of like looks like it's a cape. I got like nice little legs and boots on that really looks like from a different like higher end family, and I have a cane that has like the handle is like black, but it also has a woes like ending to it, and as you go down, there's a spot like at the top nose to the top the handle. Those gold that's like kind of been twisted, and then down below it's like dog wood going all the way to the bottom.
Awesome. And what did you roll?
Oh, 16.
16, so 19 total. Okay.
Oh, I forgot to say that I have white ass blue eyes and white tail.
I also posted a picture on our little D&D thing. All right. So I'll unhide your token. So you're coming from right there. Go ahead and take your turn real quick.
First I want to walk up to
This guy?
this dude. Yeah. And I'm going to pull out I want to pull out a dagger that I have
Okay.
like
Right.
hidden, and I want to stab him in the gut with it.
All right, rolled hit.
Let me see what I got with that.
10.
That's a 13 because I got a
13?
+3 initiative. Wait, no,
You
that's
watch.
not. That's initiative.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What do I fucking? Give me a damn minute.
He's
My brain's broken.
It's fine. I'll find it for you here in a second. It's a +5, so you have 15. Okay. So you have
Do I
15.
hit?
You watch as you go to stick the dagger into his side. He just like barely moves just an inch, and you barely miss.
Oh. Well, then I wanna. Then I'm just going. I just want to back up to about
Okay. All right. Theodore, it is your turn.
You know what? I'm gonna do something a little risque.
Oh,
yes.
I'm assuming one of your finishing moves, isn't it?
No, not
Damn.
not yet.
Damn.
As my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my Jaeger's assessment
Okay.
on the blue scaly thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that does, but
Okay.
I need
I
you to make me
need
a
you-
charisma deception check.
deception check.
Yep.
Hey, I don't know what I'm trying to lie to you about, but alrighty. A 16.
Wow.
Shit.
Damn. That is a terrible investigation. Holy shit.
Yeah. So I get nothing out of that.
Yeah, you learn nothing. All you do is you burn a focus point.
But I get a momentum point.
That's true. True.
I'm confused as to what just happened.
Good.
It's basically he can read a creature.
I look at you. I'm trying to read you.
I feel a pair of eyes just staring at me, and I just look, and this guy in the skull mask is just like staring at me.
FYI, if you have keen enough eyesight, One eye is like a bright blue. The other eye is pure white.
Oh, okay. I don't have very keen senses, but
I probably noticed it.
I am going to.
Yeah. You would have noticed that.
Well, I'm going to use my action to attack the big guy.
Okay. So you're going for the larger creature, the larger guy. Go ahead and roll to hit.
How well is the guy down below me looking?
This guy?
Yeah.
He has not taken a hit, or he's about. I mean, okay. Sorry, I had the wrong stats pulled up. He looks a little hurt, not terrible, but not super great.
I'm actually going to move down and hit him.
Okay, go ahead. Roll a hit.
Yeah. Okay, so 17 plus 6 with my rapier.
You said 17 plus 6?
Yep.
Okay, how much? Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm actually going to do the brutal finisher.
Ooh, the first time. Let me pull it up quick and read it. When you attack a creature with an attack, you expend all your momentum dice, rolling them and adding them to the damage roll. If you reduce the target to 0 with this finisher, you regain expended focus points. Real quick, how much is that?
So that's a 1d8 plus 2d6
1d8 plus 2d6.
plus 4.
How would you like to finish this gentleman off?
So I'm going to do this from the eyes of the Dragonborn. You're looking at this guy, and all of a sudden, from all you see is this like metal spike sticking out of his throat.
oh my god.
Nice.
And I pull, the metal spike comes back, and I just do a flourish of cuts, having his head literally just like dangle.
Damn.
And then I am going to turn to the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Rapier down, pointed up. And then my turn.
Cool. All right. It is now. How do you pronounce your name again? Delcax?
Oh.
Yes.
Is it Delcax?
Yeah.
All right. It is your turn.
Okay.
And it's. I don't have to tell it. It's going to be one of the enemies up next. What would you like to do?
All right. I want to go back to this guy. Shit.
All right.
All right. And this time, like, I want to attack this dude, and pull out with my rapier. Like, I'm gonna pull it out of my jacket, like it's been hidden in it.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll to attack.
Plus 5, that's 17. No? Yeah.
Yep. Roll damage.
Okay. With damage, I want to use sneak attack.
So
you can only get sneak attack if you
have advantage or if it was actually a sneak. So you don't
Yep.
actually get sneak attack on this because he saw you coming.
Yep.
Well, it doesn't even matter if
Alright.
he doesn't.
There would have to be an ally within 5 feet that the creature is trying to attack before he can get sneak attack on it.
No, that's right.
Mhm.
That's right. Yeah.
Very misleading.
But
Alright.
if he was
I
right
did
next
not
to
read
it,
it right because I'm high as shit.
if he was right next to the guy, he could have use his bonus action to give himself advantage.
Yeah.
Because that's something that rogues can get because of Tasha's. So, little note for you. So
Cool.
Okay.
So just roll your rapier damage without sneak attack. 5 points of damage.
Yep.
That's not bad. It's something.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then move back to the original spot I was in.
Okay. He does get an opportunity to attack on you, so he's going to make an attack with a scimitar as you walk away.
Alright.
That's what a creature makes an
Wait,
attack.
I want to use my cunning action. What can I use that?
As a bonus action, you can disengage, which would allow
Yeah.
him to not have opportunity.
Yep, so that would be true.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead. You're welcome to do that.
I
So
will
you
use-
use disengage. That's what you're
Yeah.
saying. Okay, that's fine. Not a problem. So he doesn't get an opportunity attack. Cool. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. It is now this gentleman's turn. You're still the biggest threat. So he's going to go after you, Theodore, since you're right there with him. Especially after it.
And he doesn't have to make a wisdom saving throw.
What?
The ward dropped immediately as Theodore attacked.
Okay.
That's one stipulation to the spell. If the creature makes an attack while Sanctuary is active on the creature, then the ward is gone.
So you lose that. So there.
So straight attack roll.
Cool. He's going to make a 2 scimitar attacks towards you, Theodore. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. And then does... Wow, if 13 doesn't hit either.
Nope.
So he misses both those. Okay. And then he's going to pull out a dagger and throw it towards the Dragonborn. He's going to throw it towards you, Muzak. Fuck, natural 20 with a 25 to hit.
You know, I'm gonna say that doesn't. Yeah, it does.
Okay. I was about to say, that doesn't make sense because I can see your stats.
You got it
So
flipped
natural
around.
20,
You
it
got it
hits
flipped
anyways.
around.
Yeah.
You got it flipped around. My AC is actually 81.
You take 11 points of piercing damage.
Thank God.
All right.
Excuse me.
And he's going to just sit here.
Hey.
I just imagine
Fuck.
he tried to hit me with his freaking attacks, and I just manipulated the blade with my rapier every time.
Yep, pretty much. You parried his ass. All right. And now it's this guy. Since Mr. Delcax has been kind of hitting this dude, he's going to turn to you and shoot you with a crossbow.
Oh.
Alright, alright, let me... Fucking... Oh. Alright. Never mind. I can't do nothing.
Oh, you're looking to see you were looking to see what you could. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't
thought
blame
I could
you.
use
I
it,
get
but
you.
it's its own way doing your turn.
Okay. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah, what the hell?
Okay. And that is... So you take 5 points of piercing damage. And he's going to move back this way and start heading around the building. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Muzak, it is now your turn.
Hey. So, hold on. I'm just reading something. I am going to bonus action cast Searing Smite on my longsword,
Okay, go ahead.
and I am going to run up to the big guy here
Okay.
and attack him with it.
Roll to hit.
24.
That definitely hits. Definitely hits.
Okay. And so that is 8 slashing damage, and then he would need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, a Constitution saving throw. How interesting. Okay. What's the DC on that?
14.
It's at the start of its turn. At the start of its turn. It doesn't have to make the Constitution saving throw now. It has to make it to when it gets to that creature's turn.
Oh, okay. Well, no, it says and the attack deals.
It
Oh, wait,
says
no.
the attack deals an
Oh,
extra
okay,
1d6 fire damage.
So I just roll the 1d6 fire damage.
Yeah.
And when it gets to that guy, he's going to have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, he takes 2 fire damage.
Okay, so how much damage was that total?
10.
So 10 points total.
Yeah. And this longsword is just like, it's just fuming with white hot flames.
Awesome.
It is insanely hot.
Okay.
And then that will end my turn.
All right, that is the end of your turn. Guardian is now your turn.
You mean
Uh,
6 ADIUN?
Shut the fuck up. Okay.
Okay.
So can I make it 2? I am. I'm going to go ahead and sprint in this direction and try and clock this guy over the back of the head with my mace.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay.
And truth,
Mhm.
can I use sneak attack on this?
If you were to get within 5 feet before his turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we call a fuck on my black dice. So that is a 6.
Natural 1. A 6.
That is a 6 total.
As you come down with the mace. You said mace, correct?
Yes, this is my mace.
As you come down with your mace, you watch as it's like he in slow motion, he steps to the side and you go straight into the ground. And it almost gets stuck for a couple seconds and you try to pull it out as fast as you can.
Okay.
And you get it back up.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's going to be the end of my turn. I'm going to try and
Alright.
save up some spell slots.
All right, at the top of the round, it is Theodore's turn. Theodore, what are you doing? Up on deck is Delcax.
Huh?
You're next after Theodore.
Okay.
I am going to make an attack against big guy here.
Okay, roll to hit.
I got a 7.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit. I'm sorry, buddy.
That's a natural 1, 7. The blue guy's making me nervous.
I got a question out of curiosity. Are you what are you using to attack? Your rapier, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. As you go to make the attack, you swing way too wide and you completely miss him, almost hitting the large dragonborn next to you.
Is his large stature just a little intimidating, or I'm just curious?
It's far from that, bud. Trust me.
You just said he was making you nervous, so I
No,
didn't
it's
know.
more you. He said it was you making him nervous. The blue guy's making him nervous.
All right, size comparisons this early into the game.
As a bonus action, I'm going to make a secondary attack with the pistol.
Go for it. However, because it is within 5 feet, if you're attacking him,
I do not get disadvantage.
I believe you do because you do
Nope.
not have the gunner feat.
Flexible combatant. Remember?
Oh, that's right. I take it back. Sorry, I forgot about that. I forgot flexible combatant gives you that.
As long as I have my rapier in my hand.
Yep. All right, go for it. Make me an attack.
That's a 12.
As you pull, is it 12 total, correct?
12 total.
Okay, as you're standing there, you notice that your sword, you miss with your rapier. So you go and just pull out your other hand and you go to fire your pistol. And something about it, you also shoot wide, and it shoots between the Dragonborn and the enemy. He's got a pretty high AC.
You as it just whizzes by, Muzak, you share a whoa.
You know what?
Is that the end of your turn?
I'm going to move back.
Okay. He is going to use a reaction to use for his reaction to opportunity attack on you.
All right.
That is 15.
15. All right. I am going to use a focus point to dodge step.
Dodge step. Ooh. Okay, go for it.
I have to beat 15. Where is it? There it is. 13. So I take half of the damage he
That's not bad. That's still not bad.
And I move an extra 5 feet.
Oh, there it is. I'm like, I knew it was one of these dice that I've got laying on this fucking piece here. You take 2 points of slashing damage. That's already halved. Okay, is it the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. Delcax, it is your turn.
Alright, I want to take this man all the way around here and go right behind this man.
Okay.
Does this want sneak attack?
This gives you advantage, actually.
It gives you advantage.
Like if you hit, we'll give you sneak attack. Yes.
Yes, because you have advantage.
Alright.
So go ahead and roll a hit.
Oh, shit. Ignore that.
That's fine. Sneak attack is what? 2d6, correct?
2d6 at his level.
Okay. Good to know.
I need a second one. That's a 22 on my first roll.
Okay. 22 on the first roll?
Double 20. Yeah. And second roll is a 21.
That's not bad. Without even rolling damage numbers, how would you like to do this?
I just want to I'm just gonna take my rapier and I'm gonna shove it right through his chest and stick it all the way at the end without hitting
The bones or anything?
What that and not to hit all lovely tin can here with what's poking out.
Guardian, from the back, from this, you're on the back side of this gentleman. You watch as this rapier just comes straight through the chest and sticks all the way back through this gentleman, almost kind of slightly lifting him up a little bit as he falls limp, dead.
All right. Cool.
No, I'm gonna toss that dead body away.
And that just kicked him out of the initiative order.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else
Time
you'd
to
like to do in
game
your turn?
fight.
What?
Is that the end of your turn, or is there more you would like to do?
Then I want to actually wait. Let me see. Okay, I'll try heal.
You have 30 feet of movement. Use 25 to get to that spot, so you have 5 feet worth of movement left.
Oh, yeah. I can't do that. What? That's about. What's the 5 feet?
That's 5 feet.
What?
Yep.
Just going.
So if you were to move here, that's 5 feet.
Yep.
If what I don't know what you're using to play on. Sounds like a controller on
Control.
It is. Playing on
So-
Xbox.
So if it moves you in a funny way, we'll know that it's because that's just how Xbox is going to do it.
Yeah. Well, on Xbox.
Look.
Okay.
Luckily, he's like measuring everything, so we can kind of all see where he's trying to go.
Yeah. All right. At the end of your turn.
I don't think there's anything I can do actually.
You still have your
Yeah.
bonus action if you want to try and get closer to that guy.
I don't know if he has
before he dies.
He can't. Well, he can't do anything.
Oh yeah.
He still has
I
cunning
want-
action,
Oh,
which
that's
allows him
right.
to. He can take the dash action as a bonus action.
That's correct. I forget about that.
Yeah, I want to take dash as a bonus action to this.
So that gives you an extra 30 feet to work with.
Yep. You can make it all the way to right there.
There you go.
Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad. Awesome.
Rogues, man. Rogues.
That's the end of your turn.
Yep.
All right. It is now the big dude's turn. Seeing both of you run up on him, he's going to make one attack towards you, Muzak, and the other attack towards the one that just quickly ran up.
I'm like, damn, this guy's fast as hell with a cane.
No shit. All right. That is.
Real fast, may I ask where you pulled the cane from? Sorry, the rapier from.
Out of my coat jacket.
His hip. Yeah, his hip.
Ah, okay.
It was hidden by my coat.
It was in a special spot. You got to figure out where.
Damn. All right.
Especially
okay.
with Piney.
Shit.
I'm not gonna say
Oh
that.
yeah, pull it out that ass.
Okay, here we go.
Alrighty.
Get truth band. Let's go.
All right. Woo. Okay.
He needs his coffee.
There's not enough alcohol in this fucking cup to make this worth it. No.
Let's get
Editing
Truth's
is going
Get
to
channel
my
make
bong
it.
again.
Let's get
Okay.
Truth's channel taken down.
All right. So he makes a roll to hit. He rolled a 18 against you, Muzak.
That hits.
All right.
Oh shit.
That is 9 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
And then against you, Delcax, that is a 8 to hit.
Oh shit, that missed so hard it's not even funny.
You watch as he takes his rapier and he's coming swinging, and he just, again, you like sidestep just out of how quick you are. And then he's going to use his third attack to throw another dagger towards Theodore.
I'm just going
This
to
guy's
cast.
just got all the moves.
What's that?
I'm just going to cast no.
If only it worked like that.
How about no?
That is a, what is that? Math is not my strong suit. 13 to hit.
Misses.
As he throws it, it goes right straight into the burning building. that is now caught on fire, by the way. You're standing right next to the burning building.
How did that building get caught on fire when I thought it got thrown down here?
The buildings are attached. Correct?
No, you're right. I'm sorry. I was the wrong one. My bad.
Should be the one
He
that...
rolled that shitty. He threw in the opposite direction of you.
He pulled it back and let go.
Right, it's one of those where like
Shit.
where he like does the
Oh.
big wind up, it loses his grip, and
Oh,
as he throws
shit.
it forward, he's like,
Oh.
ah shit, where'd it go? Turn around,
He glanced through
glass
it.
shattering in the background.
Oh, that's perfect. That was
Some
good.
gnome waiter sitting there like, ah.
Anyway, it is definitely a burning blaze. It is totally on fire now. And that is the end of his turn because he knows if he moves, he will get fucked. All right, Muzak, it is now your turn.
So you said this building right here is the one that's on fire?
No, it is technically supposed to be this one.
Okay. Damn it.
That's where Muzak came from.
Okay.
Is he on fire?
No, he wasn't. He was near it. He wasn't on it.
Yeah, I thought you threw it at that building. Okay.
That's what I thought I did too, but apparently I threw it there.
Okay. Oh wait. I think I missed something.
What's that?
Oh yeah. That guy was supposed to make a con save, but it's fine.
Oh, which guy?
The guy
oh,
that
the
threw the
bandit.
dagger.
Oh,
He's actually,
yeah,
supposed to be a constitution saving throw at the
Yeah.
top of his turn.
Yeah,
That's
for
fine. Not a problem. I forgot about it too, so it's not a
For-
problem.
Yeah, for searing spot, I forgot all
Yep.
that.
Not a problem. I spaced it too, so you're okay. But at least you caught it before the end of your turn.
Yep.
Yes.
That is a fuck, man. What the hell? That is a 8 on
That's a
Constitution
fail.
saving.
So he takes a D6 worth of fire damage at the start of his turn.
Okay,
He takes max 6 fire damage.
not bad, not bad. 6 fire damage. Nice one. All right,
Could say
but it is
that
now
he's
your
a-
turn still.
Yes.
You could say that he's a burning blaze.
That was dumb as shit.
I know, that's why it was a fake laugh.
Guardian, it is you're up next after this.
Okay.
No, not now,
after.
but after.
I'm recognizing.
Anyways, that is
I'm
your
being
turn.
an ass. Okay. I'm gonna hit him with my breath attack, my lightning breath attack.
All right, and if I remember correctly, let me look at this real quick.
He needs to make a Dex saving throw.
Correct, but it is also, I believe, a cone too. So, I gotta
No,
find-
that one is a line.
oh, it's
30
a 5 foot. Oh,
Yeah, 30-foot line, 5 feet wide. So basically, just my square, straight up.
nice. That's smart. I just want to make sure because if it was a cone, you might have hit Theodore there.
Yeah, nah.
And he makes a dexterity save.
Yes, a Dex save.
Ooh, nice.
You hit Theodore, you're gonna have more issues than you want.
He rolled a 15.
Okay, so he takes half damage.
Okay.
D10. Can you take half of 1?
You don't get any pluses to that, do you?
Okay.
No, it's half of 1, so that's 0.
1. You 1
Oh.
point. 1 point of lightning damage.
Okay. 1 point of lightning damage. And that is gonna be it, I believe. That I'm just gonna end my turn right there.
All right. It is now Guardian's turn.
I'm going to go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and run 25 feet over to the fountain over here.
Okay.
I'm going to stick my hand in the fountain water.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can barely get. Is that building 30 feet away? Or the flames 30 feet away from me?
Apparently,
So-
it's this one.
Yeah, it's apparently that one, according to what
That's the
Punchy.
one that's on. That's the one that's on
according to
fire.
what Theodore reminded me of.
That's the one that's on fire.
Theodore, correct me if I'm wrong. You said you think it's this one that was thrown?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Because the guy was originally
second.
like right here, so he would have
Right.
quickly thrown the torch.
Which he
Would
could
make
have
those-
thrown.
So the fire was near me.
No, you're wrong. I was right earlier. The building next to Theodore is on fire.
Okay, that's what I thought.
He threw it that direction,
So he threw it at me.
towards that direction where you were coming from.
Dang.
Yeah.
20. I don't know.
Sorry, I was sitting there. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, no, that doesn't make any sense. No, it doesn't seem right. I'm pretty sure it was the other building. And as I sat back and I thought about it, I'm like, based on the position, yeah, no, he threw it that way.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
hopefully when it gets around to my turn, I can do something then.
I go ahead and you see me cup my hand into the fountain, move 5 feet, and I go ahead and I cast create or destroy water. And is the fire? How big is the fire? Like huge at this point?
Yeah, at this point it's pretty large. It's consumed most of the building.
I am going to go ahead and cast create destroy water at 2nd level. So 20 gallons worth of water just apparates up 30 feet above the building and begins to try and cover it with as much water as possible to put out the fire.
Okay,
Nice.
go for it. You said 30 feet worth of water.
It is 20 gallons worth of water,
20
30
gallons worth of
feet.
water.
So how tall is this building? Would you say like 20 feet tall?
It's a single story, so you're looking at probably about
20 feet tall or so.
20 feet, 25 maybe.
Okay, I go ahead and spawn it about near the top of the roof. So this way it at least like encumbers like the entire of the building at the very least.
Okay. You watch as this amount of water just comes out of nowhere and just starts sprinkling and raining down on top of this building, and it's kind of working. It's knocking out quite a bit of the fire.
Okay.
It would take one more combat turn for you to do this to completely to put the fire out.
All right. I will stay. I can't move anymore, and I can't cast any more spells, so I'm going to go ahead and do that.
All right. That is the end of your turn. Theodore, is now your turn. If you're saying anything, I can't hear you.
I don't know why. I'm not muted.
Weird.
Hello.
Maybe. I hear you though.
Finally.
Catch you now.
I'm going to run right here
Go for it.
and stab,
Roll to hit.
and I get advantage.
Yep.
You do.
Thankfully. 16 plus 6.
That hits.
And I'm going to use Brutal Finisher.
Ooh.
There we go.
So that's 1d8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Oh, that's 11 damage.
11 points of damage.
Yep.
Not bad. Not bad. He's looking pretty hurt.
Great, because he's also going to get shot.
Go for it. Roll attack.
Wow, fuck you, dice.
What'd you roll?
13.
13? Yeah, it misses. You watch as you just quickly make that scimitar, it's rapier attack, sorry. That rapier, and you just take it and you just run it real quick across him. And then all of a sudden, as you go with the other hand, quickly sweeping with the same direction, you shoot, and it goes wide and misses him completely.
The bad part is I had advantage. I rolled twice. Both were a 13.
Damn.
Oh, damn, that blows, man. That sucks. That does suck.
All right. Well, That's the end of my turn. 5.
Huh?
You put
Oh, you
5 in check.
yeah. So there's actually on this app, the thing you're using, it does have an advantage and disadvantage button you can press, and it will roll advantage, and it will remove the lower roll. If you hover over it, it will. If you hover over the roll, it'll tell you how they got the math.
Okay.
You can also add your modifier to it with the advantage, and it'll automatically roll with that modifier. So I just rolled a 14 with +5 to make it a 19. So just so you know.
See.
Nice.
I like doing that.
Okay, that is the end of your turn.
Yes.
All right, Delcax, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
You. So I actually. So I want to use sneak attack again.
Okay, you have to be.
There are in fact allies within 5 feet of a creature that currently is occupied with somebody else, so you would have sneak attack if you hit. You don't have advantage because you're not flanking.
Yeah.
So it's a straight roll for you.
All right.
Hey, Theodore, have you been adjusting your hit points by chance?
What
Yes,
do you
I
mean by a
have.
straight roll?
Okay, I was just going to make sure because I didn't. There it is, right there.
Just roll. You roll the d20 once and then add your modifier.
It's 1. 2.
I'm trying to use sneak attack with my Wapiel.
Right.
I got an 11.
11 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more than likely going to miss.
Sorry, what did you say?
Got an 11 to hit.
That misses.
Got anything in that offhand of yours? Like, I think, did you say you had a rapier and a dagger out?
Well, the day I ended up putting away because I still have my cane.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I pulled out my Wapiel with my other cane with my cane in hand.
Gotcha.
Which, truth, I'm gonna message you because I got a question for you, real fast, for something.
Sorry, you're messaging me? Okay. Sorry, my wife had entered the room and was asking some questions. Not intentional. So is that the end of your turn?
Wait, I'm trying to see if you'll let me do this.
Well, let me really quickly see. I think I know where you're going with this. Without you even typing it, I think I know what you're doing. What you're going to ask me.
Okay. Okay. I'd like to. Can I roll a? So roll to attack first.
Yep. Go ahead and roll to attack. Roll to hit. With the other
I know.
things. Stats. Okay. Just making sure you knew that.
$19.
19 hits.
Okay.
Roll damage.
So I'm gonna take. So, I want to stick my Wapiel back in the jacket, and I take a hold of the handle on my cane, and I hold it in the middle, and I'm gonna pull out this short sword out of my cane, and I'm going to stab this dude right in the chest.
That
5 damage.
You do 5 damage? It's not bad.
Yeah, I got 5 damage.
So how I was imagining it, just so you know, because it is the two-handed dual weapon fighting, you would have to keep the rapier in your hand to be able to use the cane sword. So you would have a button to release the cane sword to allow you to fight. Okay.
Oh, okay.
If that's what you would like, if that's what you would want to do, you have to keep the rapier in your hand.
I didn't. No, really?
Yeah. To be able to use 2 weapons.
Well. But I'll keep the rapier. I guess I'll keep the rapier over my head and like.
Okay. You just have the other hand now has the short sword.
Rapier.
The case that held your key that held the cane sword is now laying on the ground.
Yeah. But this man takes 5 points of damage.
Okay. Already marked. Is that the end of your turn?
That's an action.
I'm gonna pick my case to my short sword back up, and I want to stick my short sword back in the cane. And then.
So I won't let you do that now because you've already used your action and your bonus action.
Oh.
The most you have now is movement.
Oh yeah, I did.
Because it would require you to use an action to pick up your cane case.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna move right there for right now.
Okay. Not a problem. Is that the end turn?
Yep.
Cool. All right, it is now his turn.
Just make a con save at the start of his
On
turn.
save.
Yep.
Yeah.
Already working on it. Thank you guys for reminding me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Natural 20.
Okay.
With a
Okay, so the spell ends, so he's no longer like on fire.
awesome. Cool.
No longer has to
Alright.
make that save.
He is now going to quickly move, and he was mainly facing towards Theodore. Now he's going to turn towards Muzak and Delcax and look towards you guys. And he's going to make 2 strikes towards you, Delcax. Not Delcax, sorry. Muzak, the guy that's closest to him.
Muzak.
Not the way I was told to pronounce it. It's Muzak.
Yeah, Muzak.
Math is not my strong suit. 14 to hit.
Yes,
Miss. Okay.
indeed.
And then 18 to hit.
Barely hits.
Okay. You take 8 points of slashing damage. And then he's gonna try and stab you with the dagger.
Sweet
Out of nowhere.
Jesus.
That's a 15. And that misses.
Missed.
Thank
Thank God.
And that is the end of his turn. Muzak, it is now your turn.
Okay. How's this guy look?
Not doing too well.
Okay. This
But
building
he's
is
still pretty standing.
this building is still on fire, correct?
Yes, it is on fire, but it is not like it's not as on fire as it was earlier. I'll just put it that way.
So like, what if I wanted to throw his body in the burning fire?
Okay. You would have to make a contested what is it?
Acrobatics versus his it's athletics versus his athletics or
acrobatics. Yeah, that's right. So you'd have to do that.
I'm willing to take that chance.
All right, go ahead and roll. Now, mind you, it does. You get disadvantage on this roll because Theodore's in the way.
I was okay. I'll move.
And
right
Theodore's
there.
going in.
I'll move to like right there.
Okay.
So do I no longer get disadvantage?
You don't have disadvantage anymore.
Okay. Uh, 23.
25. He's got a
Okay.
high athletics, buddy.
Okay. I'm guessing that's my action.
Yeah, that was your action.
Okay.
So now you have your left as your bonus action.
Yeah, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay, and that gives you what? +1 AC?
Hey.
Plus 2
Plus-
to AC.
For
Oh.
10 minutes as long as I maintain concentration.
Yep.
Okay, not bad, not bad. So what I'll do to mark that is I'm going to put a condition icon on you.
Temporarily 20.
Boom. That number 1 right there signifies that you are concentrating on a spell.
Nice.
All right. Guardian is now your turn.
We can go ahead and do the same thing again. I'm gonna go ahead and run back to the fountain, run back to where I am standing currently, and go ahead and at a first level, try and like throw the water so that the 10 gallons like gets pushed inside of the building, like really try and douse the flames. And this is just 10 gallons worth of water in a.
Oh, you didn't do the 20?
No, this is now 10 gallons of water in like a 30. This is like a 30-foot cube.
Okay.
Of space just being flung right into a building.
All right. You watch Theodore as this massive amount of water just out of nowhere comes in and just sweeps into the building and just drains all over the ground, and it puts out the fire successfully.
There we go.
Salvaging quite a bit of the building because you actually did it soon enough.
I'm going to go ahead. Bonus actions. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. And actually, no, we're gonna hold off on that. We're gonna hold off. I am gonna go ahead and move. I guess I'll move like right here behind this kind of like post. And that'll be the end of my turn because I can't do anything else.
All right. That is the end of the round. Theodore, it is your turn with Delcax up next afterwards.
Just going to poke my rapier at the one guy.
All right. Roll the hit.
I'm going to move over before I do so. Keep my distance from the blue guy.
Okay. Go for it. Oh, thank you. I made coffee with creamer too.
So,
And
bing, bing.
you don't
Bing.
like me very
Thank you.
much.
You make him nervous. He's having performance issues.
19.
Apparently.
19 hit. Roll the damage.
6.
6 points of damage. Not bad. That's still not bad. I'll just state this right now. This guy is not doing too well. That was the wrong. Whoa, hold up. That was the wrong creature to take 6 points of damage.
Holy shit, truth.
Sorry, I just made Delcax take 6 points of damage out of nowhere.
You fuck.
All right. That it?
Yep.
You're not going to make an attack with your firearm.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Then it is Delcax's turn.
Alright. Now that I'm out of the way and they've been attacking, can I use my sneak attack this time?
If you move up towards him, yes, you could. You get because you're there within 5 feet of him.
As long as there are allies within 5 feet of your intended target, then you will always get sneak attack. Unless you were even with disadvantage, you still get sneak attack.
Alright. I'm moving up to this motherfucker. And I want to stab him with my rapier this time.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Alright.
Ooh, well. Never mind.
No disadvantage on. I mean, advantage on this.
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't get advantage. It's just a
No,
straight roll.
it's just straight roll.
Just
You
roll
don't
one
get,
d20. Roll one d20.
I got a 7.
A 7 that misses. So as you go in to stab him, it's almost like he's faster than you are, and he moves his body just a little bit ways, and you kind of catch the inside of his coat, kind of a thing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna swing at him with my short sword.
All right, go ahead and make a roll hit.
All right.
18.
18.
Watch at the very end when this
18.
Yeah.
That hits.
And with
Roll
that,
damage.
he does get sneak attack.
Yep, you do.
Watch at the very end when this
So,
guy's at like
You mean
2
sneak
HP.
attack advantage?
He's
Or
got
just-
No, sneak attack
You
damage.
get sneak
Damage.
attack. It's the first
What?
attack that you get on your turn that
That you actually
deals
hit.
damage
Yep.
that you hit is when you get to add sneak attack. As long as it follows the rules of for getting sneak attack. So go ahead and roll your extra 2d6.
And what were you saying?
I said watch at the end of this. He's gonna have like 2 HP left, and you're gonna be like, oh, by the way, legendary action.
That's 12 damage.
12 damage? Not bad, not bad.
Okay.
I'll just say this. This guy is woo! Hit one more time, you might kill him. Just saying. Pretty good.
See.
Okay. Then
At the end of your
will-
turn?
I'm gonna use my movement action and come back. Yo.
Okay. Go for it. All right. At the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right. So it is now his turn. He, knowing he's not going to win,
Oh no.
is going to proceed to start running away.
Better be very careful about how you do this.
Mm-hmm.
That is-
I'm attack of opportunity on that.
That is 2 attack of opportunities if he leaves that space.
I know. But at the same time, he knows he needs to get the fuck away. So
Yep. But
he's going
he's-
for it. He's running.
he's gonna get
So
wrecked.
that's two hits.
Yep. Go ahead and both of you guys are welcome to roll a hit.
We don't get advantage on these, correct?
No,
Okay.
because
He's running away.
he's away from your guys. Is technically you're
Natural
not flanking
20.
him at that point.
Watch.
19 again.
19 and a natural 20. Roll damage real quick.
The both of you. Jesus Christ.
I just want to see how much
So-
damage you guys do, just because I'm
Max-
curious.
Max 15 plus another 7, so 22.
6.
Okay. How would you two like
wait.
to do this? You guys get to do this together because you both fucked his world up.
I'm literally. He starts to move it. I go and cut at his heels.
And as he does that, I'm gonna take my longsword and stab it through the side of his other knee. And so he literally just can't move.
As you do that, you watch as he falls down after Theodore goes and cuts his ankles, basically, and has him fall over. You run your sword right through this man's knee. Basically, actually, you cut the entire leg off at the knee. And his body just completely goes limp.
Are there any shades of fire left from this building?
No, the fire is completely knocked out.
Hey, Truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my pistol and point it at the big blue guy.
Go for it. Go for it.
Why? I didn't do anything.
Yeah, how's it feel? This is your turn now.
And I'm pulling the
I didn't
trigger.
do anything.
You're
And I'm
pulling the
pulling-
trigger.
It goes click.
Oh, shit.
It's out of ammo.
I was gonna say I'm taking the dodge action.
It goes click. I have no more rounds in it.
I go ahead and put away my mace and my shield, and I go ahead and walk up like in the building. Do I see any bodies whatsoever? Like anybody that's like still like anybody that's like still in the building, or did everybody in the building get out before the fire could really get dangerous?
So as you walk in, you see what look like odd. It's kind of a weird building. It looks almost like a clothing store.
Okay.
And it's odd to see that this would be the place that they would burn. However, you do
clothing
see
store?
that there are no buildings. There are no people in there.
Okay.
But go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
You said clothing store?
Yes, it is what looks like to be like fine fabrics and clothing that was in there.
That's gonna be a.
You ain't moving, bud.
That's gonna
I'm
be
not moving.
perception 24.
24. Give me just a moment. I'm gonna mute all you guys and deafen you all.
Oh wait, was that? Yeah, that was. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, 24.
Actually, I'll leave Punchy. Punchy can stay.
Yeah.
Not me.
What?
Oh boy.
I'm also muting you guys so you can't interrupt us. Well, they can't hear me anyways. Okay. Not only, I'll tell you this first. With the 24, you hear this odd sound. If I can get it to play.
There are wind chimes.
No. Listen.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear that?
No.
Oh, okay. And maybe I have to talk as I do this. So here you go. This is what you hear in the background. Unless, no, I don't want to do that. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Did you hear it?
It's the little tinging sound.
Yes, it sounds like a bell being
Oh.
rung.
Okay, I thought you were.
You hear a slight bell sound. Now I'm gonna let them unmute.
Do I hear that sound from like out in the street, or do I hear it in?
That is coming from Theodore.
Okay.
With a 24, you would know that.
Okay, cool. I don't know what that is. I'm just not gonna ask questions. But I am gonna go ahead and cast. I'm gonna go ahead and cast light. And Theodore, if you take a quick glance inside the shop, you see is like these two like high beam lights are. These two like high beam lights are shining out from the shop. In which, if you take a look, you see that actually how my light cantrip works is that lights are springing out from my eyes, using them kind of as like a way to see in the dark.
Do I describe that again so that everybody else could hear that? I'm sorry. I forgot to unmute them sooner.
To anybody that looks into the shop for a second while you guys are out there, you'll see like two beams of bright light that are shining out. And if you look inside, you'll see that how my light cantrip works is a light shines out from my pupils, from like the eye lenses inside my my cranial cavity, and I use that to be able to see so I'm trying to like really use the light cantrip to like kind of like search for anything like a some kind of like secret door, some kind of like something that I can use to maybe like alert the authorities for when they get by.
Okay. So with your 24, you see, again, really high-end fabrics that were burned, obviously, but you can tell they're very high-end fabrics. You can see that most of the inventory has been burned, at least in the front of the store. If you peek around one of the doorways, you can see that there still is a decent amount of inventory, but it looks like most of what was in the front of the store is pretty much burned, completely gone. Okay. You do notice this weird, interesting symbol. It looks like a hand carved into the wood a little bit.
Okay.
It's like a not like a full like full-size hand. It looks. Let me see if I can make a quick rough drawing of it
see,
and send it to you.
My Skyrim days are calling back, and
I know.
immediately screams like Thieves Guild and Black's Hand. So I'm just like,
no, it's screaming to me, Dark Brotherhood.
So, I have a quick question for you, Truth.
Yeah.
While roaming around, did I see any like taverns or inns?
Yes, you did see one tavern
we're asking this now.
nearby. It was pretty close to the market. You didn't catch the name of it though, but you did see a tavern. Yes.
While he still has his gun pointed at my face, even though it clicked,
We are 5 feet apart. Like I didn't move up to you.
Yeah, I know.
This is not very easy to draw.
I want to like hold up my hands and kind of like a sense of like, like you do when someone has a gun to your face. And
should you explain the significance behind firearms?
Me?
What about it?
Truth,
Yeah.
What do you mean?
rarities and such.
Oh, so just so you guys know, in the most people that have the firearms usually are either A, rich as shit, work for the government, military, or are again rich.
So rich, government, or military.
Then I would have better knowledge of this from just my background stuff, right? From learning.
You would have some knowledge of it, but not a lot.
I
You would
would
see
have-
that. You would
Would
see
I
that
have
most
better
of the.
knowledge?
Both of you guys roll me history checks, actually.
Fair enough. Let's see history check.
Would
a plus one.
Would
versus
you?
would
minus
the
one.
order would the order be considered military or no?
No,
Okay.
no. That's something separate.
Still though, as I'm like holding up my hands, saying, "Hey, I'm not gonna hurt you." Or at least that's what I'm trying to portray.
You weren't trying to tell me
Yeah,
that I had
17.
you weren't trying to tell me I had advantage, right?
No, you don't have advantage.
Okay. I only rolled the one time. Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
And I got a 17.
You got a 17. So both of you with your backgrounds would know about them, but again, they're mostly used in military warfare, possibly. You might see them in some towns guards in some places, but very rare does a guard carry a firearm of this type.
Okay.
It's mostly high-end military.
Gotcha. So I never had actual hands-on access to this particular weapon that he's wielding.
Mm-hmm.
I go ahead and walk out, and I shut the light cantrip off, and I see the firearm, and it immediately piques my interest.
Okay.
Come on, what was I going to say?
The entire time I'm staring at you, Jack, I have not said a single word.
I'm trying to get out what I would say, but
I'm gonna walk over and actually pick up my sheath to my short sword and stick my short sword into the sheath and put my rapier away.
Okay.
How far away is your sheath from it?
Not very far. Right over here.
Pretty sure
it was about here, roughly around these two areas. Wasn't that
I
far?
think
away.
it was what? Yeah,
It doesn't really matter. We don't have to use this screen anymore because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, staring at the blue beast, I'm going to take the pistol.
I think Theodore's racist.
He's
And-
dragonist.
And just give it slack, have it hang downwards, and then holster it.
I was
Same with the rapier. I'm putting the rapier away.
before, like while it was still pointed at me, I was just holding up my hands, kind of like in surrender, basically.
I mean,
I
I will
just
say
think-
this though: he would recognize based off the way how it worked. You would know that it was some kind of device that fired something, because there is obviously explosive powder
Yeah.
coming out of it. So you would
And
see
I've
something.
used it
Yes.
6 times.
Yes.
So you
I've
would
seen-
know what it
in a
is. So
fight.
you would
I've
know
s-
something along the line. You just wouldn't know fully what it is.
Yes, I've seen him use it. And
I
But
blew
I was
someone's
just-
head off.
I was just wanting to say that I can help. I don't want to hurt you. Like kind of like offer my hands forward. Does that make sense?
I'm just going to like turn my foot and do a quick just turn around.
So, okay, never mind then.
Kind of as you turn around, I kind of like I don't get behind you. I'm keeping distance, like 10 feet or so, not really wanting to get near the guy with the weird blade and the golden gun. And you see me hold up a card. In truth, this is card number. Which
Chad,
card
you
is
have
this?
them numbered.
Yes, I do.
That way he can
Well-
remember which ones they are, because there's so many fucking cards.
Then I'm going to use I'm going to use 10 points of my lay on hands on myself then.
Okay, one
I-
second.
I
Let
hold up
me.
I hold up card number 10. Show me where it hurts the worst. Like asking for like some like I'm trying to like ask you if you need like healing of some kind.
And who is this to?
To
To
me.
Theodore. I am 10 feet away from him as he's pirouetted into my direction.
Literally, I just
Uh,
imagine you have like a deck of cards in your hand, and you just like pulled
bit-
one and have
And
it
he's
hold
sitting
it
there
up
doing
like
this. He's sorting them like he's
So
shuffling like
you
he's like a
so you
robot would.
you actually see that my deck of cards are on a ring, and I start like flipping through them, and I find the one that I want, and I accidentally hold up to you the side that's in Dwarven, and then go and just turn it back over to the side that's in Common.
And what is it exactly you said exactly?
Wait,
Where does it
did you say-
hurt? Or like where? Show me where it hurts the worst. So I'm asking if he needs healing or like some kind of like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
healing.
I was trying to find the card, and
Wait.
I'm like, I didn't see the card.
I'm going to
I mean-
look at you, and I'm going to look at the man with the cane. Are you Piney? Are you close by?
I'm like down next to you.
Okay. I'm going to look at both you, and just in the fewest words, I go, tomorrow, there to meet me at a inn. It's just down the road.
He doesn't want me there though.
And then I just walk to the inn.
Okay, that's a no. I just put my cards away. Actually, I do hold up the cards up again for the blue dragonborn and the other human-looking male figure standing before me.
I say,
What'd
"No,
you
it's
say?
okay. I can heal myself, but thank you."
Kind of nods, looks at you, Piney, and kind of holds up the card.
I'm gonna say is I'll be okay. I have ways.
Kind of nods to
And just
himself.
like
and,
just walk to the tavern that Theodore's walking to.
you see me kind of
Also-
put my cards back in my coat pocket, and I go ahead and I sit on. I go ahead and find a bench of some kind, like near the fountain, and I go ahead and just sit there.
I'm guessing Theodore won't be too happy to see me tomorrow.
What were you gonna say, Punchy, or for Theodore for a second there? You said
Okay.
also. Oh, okay. So as you're walking, you come across Theodore. you come across the horrific jacket. There's a big old sign. It's actually very, very beautiful exterior, at least. It looks very beautiful, very fancy, especially for this, port city. You weren't expecting it to look as good. Do you enter?
Yep.
Okay. As you enter, you see it is a very, it's a decent interior. Not great, but it works. It's very accommodable. But you see there a adult female dragonborn behind the bar, kind of sitting there. She's not the prettiest of people to look at. Cleaning a glass. Kind of looks up at you for a second and kind of gives you a rough little stare towards you.
All she sees is two different color eyes just staring back. I look dead inside.
Shit. By the way, I forgot to mention she is a green dragonborn. And she's also very willowy. Not very great looking.
They're everywhere.
When I walk in, I literally stand in the doorway staring at her.
Okay. You don't do anything else?
I stand there for a good minute or two until I just tilt my head down slightly, walk up, and just say, "Get another person."
She looks at you.
I'll be right back, by the way. I have to go do something.
Okay.
So you
And
make enemies.
So she looks at you, and she's got a very stern, angry face. There is no one else here at the moment. What do you want?
Give me a key to a room. And we'll let that be.
$5 silver pieces.
I put it down and I wait for the key.
She sets the key down and still giving you the most dirtiest and upset look that she can give you.
I take it and walk.
Okay. Do you go to your room?
Yeah.
Okay.
But all she sees is eyeballs and a little bit of skin on the sides here. That's around maybe the back of the neck. That's really it. She can see nothing else worth of skin.
Damn.
Theodore somehow got even more racist between sessions.
Theodore is insanely racist.
Alright, I'm back.
First it was the bird people,
Yeah.
now it's the dragonborns.
He'll get used to it. He'll figure it out.
Alright, what happened while I was gone?
Theodore went into a motel, told the clerk get somebody else. She said, "I'm the only person working today." To which he replied, "Just give me one key," and slapped the amount on the desk, waited for the key, and I think he's still currently waiting for it.
I took it and left.
She was also a dragonborn, by the way.
Oh,
If
damn.
that-
You
If that
fucking
tells you
racist.
anything.
Yep.
So, I want to walk into the. I'm gonna walk into the tavern, go
Okay.
up to the dragonborn lady, and I want to slide 3 notes to her,
Okay.
and then give her 2 gold pieces. Say, until 1 is for your pocket. I just want you to give these 3 cards. 1 to the guy that just walked away with this key, and to 2 more people. 1's a tin man, and 1's purple or blue dragonborn. If they come in, and then I also want to win.
Okay. So it's 5 silver pieces for a room.
No.
You covered it with the amount of gold you passed out too. So she hands you a key, and she also pockets that 1 extra gold piece and puts it in her pocket.
All right.
Punchy.
I'm a wink
What
at
the
her as I'm
fuck?
walking to my room.
Do you want to DM me what the notes say? Real quick.
Yeah.
All right. What are the Tin Man and the Dragonborn doing out in the street?
I am powered down in the middle of the street, just sitting on one of the benches.
I was hoping to talk to him before he powered down.
Oh, if I see you walking over right after I power down, I just kind of repower back up and look at you.
I just want to turn to him and ask, "Damn, what's wrong with that guy?" Talking about Theodore.
Kind of shrugs at you.
Can't talk.
Shakes his head no. Or you see him grab for the deck of cards again, kind of flips through, and this one is going to be number 15.
Okay.
And pulls up and holds the card to you that reads out, does anyone here speak Dwarven or Gnomish?
I actually speak Dwarvish.
What an odd
Nice.
language choice. Can I just state that point? As a Dragonborn?
I speak none.
So as soon as he sees you shake your head yes, he kind of puts the cards away and looks at you and says, "Ah, hello.
Hello.
I do not.
Actually, out of curiosity though, which language do you choose first? Since you said both Gnomish and Dwarven.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I would start off with Dwarven. Dwarven is the most common language that I know.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
very
So
coincidentally.
I go ahead and start off speaking Dwarvish because you said yes, so I get to pick which one. So I chose Dwarvish, and I say, I do not know what is wrong with him. I cannot currently speak Common, but I do understand it. I did see something in there along the back wall. There was some kind of imprint of a hand. So I'm currently waiting for the authorities. Unfortunately, I do not need lodging, so I will just be out here for a little bit.
Would you mind showing me the hand that you saw?
Certainly. He seems to stand up and he goes ahead and he resets his shield on his back and goes ahead and walks in and shows you the where the hand is. Go ahead and cast light on my good old eyeballs and use them to kind of show them.
Would I happen to recognize the shape of the hand or anything like that?
Give me just a moment. I am. Go ahead and roll a. What would that be? Sorry, I was in the middle of a sentence and I was like, "Shit, what is that?"
Let's say this is not like a.
You can just flat out say no.
You can. I just don't know what you can roll though. Let's go between history and investigation. Your choice.
It's the same modifier, so I don't care.
Nope.
10.
Okay.
Shoot, people remind me about this. I have guidance. Can I give him guidance this time? And then
technically no, because you already rolled.
Okay.
It has to be done before you roll.
Okay.
You do not recognize it. It is definitely very intricate.
I'm going to say I currently don't have knowledge of it either.
Huh.
This is.
Seriously?
I'm gonna guess.
Is it it's like an etching, right?
Yeah, it's an etching, not an actual what? Okay, describe
Okay.
the word etching. What does etching mean?
Just kind of like you etch it into a wall or whatever? Like you know what an etch is, right?
Like
Not
an
really
etch or
off the top of my head, but I get you.
it's more or less it's the same definition of like a carving or like a
Yeah, it's like a light carving, basically.
yeah. I wouldn't have any inclination as to what this is either, would I?
Roll into investigation or history.
They're both the same thing. I'm gonna go with history and guidance. So that's a 12 plus 16 total.
It's so hard to draw that. 16, you said?
Yes.
Trying to draw on a piece of paper for you guys, but I cannot picture it. I have a picture in my mind. I can't get it drawn out for you guys. Anyways, so 16, you might have seen it here and there on your travels, but it wasn't something you really dug into. You've been into a couple shops where you'd also see the same thing, but it wasn't like something you really dug into and asked about.
Okay. So I know of the symbol. I do not know about the symbol.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll just describe the symbol to you. So basically, it looks like a hand print, like you would put on a piece of wood, like this, facing this way. However, it's kind of like it's instead of being a full hand, it is literally just each individual finger that comes down and connects down at a center point, and then the thumb that comes out. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Like it's very simple, not very, very detailed. It's literally just a simple looking hand.
Okay. I turn to him and I turn back to the Dragonborn and say, I've seen the symbol before, but do not know of its actual nature. It's mostly been in shops that I've been in all along the coast.
Can I like put my hand up to the etching and like basically cover it with my hand, like lining it up?
You can, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Nothing happens.
Okay.
I go ahead and I tell him I'm going to go ahead and wait outside for the authorities.
As you say that, you watch as a few towns guard, which you can tell by their very shiny and polished armor.
Go ahead.
They also carry on their shoulder, they have a beautiful etching of a raven of sorts.
Okay. I go ahead and I kind of like wave him down.
They quickly start moving towards you, and they start asking you a bunch of questions like, basic interrogation. What happened?
Are any of them dwarvish or gnomish?
You see one dwarvish-looking character with two other human-looking characters.
I say dwarven. I can speak in dwarvish. I cannot speak in common. But I do not have a name. My designation number is 64RD1AN. I currently do not have any memories of where I'm from, but I am a traveler from up the coast. And I tell him the whole bit about the whole like fight scene that happened between everybody and what we found inside. There's also, and say that there's a symbol in there. My Dragonborn acquaintance here is over there with it, and it's just right where he's standing. And I go ahead and point to him.
Okay. And they do their investigation. They kind of walk around. They talk about a few of you notice all the people that were in the central city portion of the marketplace end up coming back in here and started doing their own business and going back to their own shops and things like that. And they start asking questions to everybody and things like that and talking. Not a problem, Theodore. Thank you for letting me know that you're heading out for a second. So yeah, anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to step outside with Guardian. Assuming he did step outside.
Yeah, no. So you actually were already outside, anyways. You guys, it was kind of fairly on the door frame as soon as you open the
on
door.
the entrance door frame.
Yeah, so it's on the door frame. No, it wasn't very deep in there. It's on the entrance door frame, but it's on where the door would cover it. So, like, whenever you close the door, that it would cover it. But if you open it, then you would see it.
How bad does the paladin? How bad does our dragonborn friend look, by any chance?
Healing wise, let me see. How much healing points did you gave yourself? Didn't you? You healed yourself, right?
Yeah, I gave myself 10. I'm at 21 out of 39.
21 out of 39.
Yeah.
So he looks pretty hurt. He looks hurt, but he doesn't. He looks like he could still stand for a while.
As soon as he, gets up close, I kind of just plant my hand on his armor and I go ahead and cast Cure Wounds.
I'm a little startled at first because it was just so sudden. Like, oh.
The Cure Wounds, you see, I've sent a picture as to what I'm wearing, but you also see that I'm wearing very thick blacksmith gloves. And as I begin to cast Cure Wounds, you see is like, you know how in Exos and Destiny that whenever they speak, the inner part of like their mouths actually glow a certain color. As I go ahead and cast healing, or I go ahead and cast Cure Wounds, you see is like the bits in between my frames start to glow a faint color of white.
Yeah, as I said, I'm a little startled at first because it was just a very sudden and unannounced grab.
Yep.
Oh. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Appreciate it. I say that in Dwarvish, of course.
You get back. You go ahead and get back 8 points of healing. 8 hit points.
Nice. How is Guardian looking?
I have not been touched. I am perfectly fine.
I was going to show him that I could do the same, but
I am
okay.
I did get it once. I stayed away. So
thank you, my friend.
Kind of nods.
Well, this is in Dwarvish.
Whenever
I speak to Guardian, I speak in Dwarvish.
He nods and proceeds to say, "Oh, you were at the front of the whole thing, so it's only natural to heal the allies at the very least."
I need to take my AC back down to 18. Oh,
kind of.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Kind of notices things are getting back to normal. I says, "Well, I guess I will see you. I guess I will see you tomorrow at the tavern." So,
well, I didn't seem very welcome by that other fellow, but I am looking for something to do currently. So,
yeah, can't hurt, I guess. I don't know. I will see you tomorrow. And you see as he proceeds to walk back to the bench that he set himself down at, and he goes ahead and sits down, and you see the head like he sits in like a very like he sits in a very like strict like position wherever he sits down, and then the head just kind of clocks slowly downward towards it, like where the chin touches the chest.
I will I'll start heading toward the said inn that I heard Theodore speak of.
I am currently taking my long rest now, Truth.
Okay.
Like starting it. So notify me when it's to 6 hours.
Okay, go ahead. So what are you doing, Theodore?
Well, inside the room, once I get inside, what does the room look like?
So as you walk into the room, you see in the corner you've got a bed. It's actually a pretty decent bed. It's definitely not as good as some of the other taverns you've stayed at in your journey.
But it is one other.
Yeah, but it is a decent bed. It does have a private chamber room for chamber pot. Private bathroom. I don't know if you knew that, but as well as a dresser of sorts if you wanted to use the dresser, and it does have a window that looks out the city a little bit.
Alrighty. How heavy does the bed look?
Let's see. Probably about at least 70 pounds. It's a
Would
pretty
I be
decent
able to
make
move
bed.
it?
I believe, based off of your, I don't know your stat, how the math calculates for moving and carrying. Give me just a moment to get that information.
Well, if my character on D&D Beyond's correct, which it should be.
Does it have your same stat numbers?
Yep.
Okay.
So let me
If it's on the
to-
D&D Beyond, then let me do that then. I do have your character sheet. I just didn't have it pulled up because I forgot that was there. You could definitely move it. You could definitely push and drag it at least 180 pounds worth. So definitely
Okay.
you could move it.
I'm moving it in front of the door.
All right, go for it.
Blocking the door, and I'm moving it in front of the door. Once that's done, I take off my jacket. I take off my hat. I keep the 2 masks on. I reload my pistol, and I start just wiping down my rapier, wiping down my pistol.
Okay.
Alongside just like clean off my clothes and stuff. Jacket and clothes as well.
Okay. Okay, not bad. Muzak, what are you doing?
I am heading towards the inn that Theodore spoke of.
Okay,
Even
as you
though
head
he doesn't want me
towards
there.
the inn, you do see this nice sign that says the shit. I forgot what the name of it was off the top of my head. The horrific jacket hanging there.
I would Is there just any other buildings nearby that would like
Excuse me.
I
See you.
guess be pointed out to me? Bless you, Punchy.
What do you mean? What are you looking for?
I just any other buildings that may be of interest to me while it is still somewhat daytime.
Roll a perception check.
I'm assuming it is still daytime, correct?
Yes, it is still daytime. It's probably about midday when it started. You're probably about 1 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
11.
11. Not a lot
Yeah.
stands out to you. Most of the buildings look like some basic shops for things, but you're not really sure because you're not really paying attention
Okay.
to tell what they are and what they're for.
Then I'm going to walk into the horrific jacket then.
All right. As you walk in, you see the Dragonborn standing behind the bar, looking like she's not having a very good day.
Does she look even a little more pleased to see me, though? Someone else who's Dragonborn?
No.
Oh, so she really having a bad day.
Yeah, she's not having a very good day at all.
That's fast friends.
Yeah, I know, right? I just wanted to see if she has a like anything to drink.
Yes. So you're asking for drinks?
Yes.
So she asks you, like, what are you looking for drink-wise?
Let me just double check something before I say it, but
I'm assuming I know you're checking.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, open a new tab.
Okay. I just want like a basic like ale or something.
Okay.
I was making
She
sure it wasn't against my tenants or anything.
I kind of figured as much. She offers you quite a few choices here. You could get something that they call the Forgotten Rose Fruit Ale. Or she also offers you the house rum.
The house rum.
Yep. It's a, and you were obviously asking her what it is. She describes it as they make it within their own shop. And it's a honey-based rum.
Well, Muzak's all about supporting local business, so he's gonna get a house rum.
You and I are going to need to talk about the logistics of honey and rum.
I'm gonna get a house rum.
Okay. That is 1 gold piece.
Right.
It's not cheap.
Yeah.
They make it in-house. What do you expect?
Yeah. I'll give it to her. I'll give it to her.
She takes it and kindly, actually has a better look on her face, and proceeds to hand you a small glass and pour some rum into it.
Is it good or does it taste like ass?
It tastes pretty fairly good. It's very sweet, but not too sweet.
Okay.
It's just the right amount of sweetness.
To be like amazing.
A good rum. Yeah.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna note this place down. Just for their drinks, if nothing else. And then I would just ask politely for a room.
Okay. She says she has a room that it would cost about 5 silver pieces for one.
That I will take that.
Okay. She hands you a key and
Oh,
let you on your way.
hold on, I have to do math here.
1 gold piece is 10 silver pieces.
Yeah, no, I have to give myself silver pieces so I can do that.
Oh, so you basically hand her a gold piece and she gives you the change.
Yeah, because I didn't have silver on me.
Okay.
Yep.
Not a problem. Okay, is there anything else you guys would like to accomplish?
If nobody's got anything, I'm gonna wait, or I'm gonna take my long rest, take the 6-hour rest that I got. And after the 6 hours, I'm going to go ahead and kind of go ahead and look back up again, look over. Are there any more like police at the scene still? 6 hours
No.
later?
So it has been enough time passed because again, 6 hours. It was midday, roughly about 2 o'clock. 6 hours. So you're looking at 8 o'clock at night. So it's pretty dark outside.
Okay. Do I see
The streets
any...
do have some lanterns, some candlelit lanterns around, but it is not. It doesn't look like it's very. There's not many people out there. If there are anybody out there, they probably had a little too much to drink.
I am going to go ahead, stand back up, walk back into the shop where the mark is, and I'm going to go ahead and spend 10 minutes and cast Identify on the mark to see if I can figure something out.
Let me really quickly pull up the information on the spell Identify real quick.
Choose one object that you can touch.
Because it might not really affect anything. Let me look.
If it is a magic item or some other magical imbued object, you learn the properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has, if any, you learn whether... Okay.
So you spend 10 minutes and nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Okay. Just thought I'd check that just to see if it worked. Just see if I could do something there. With that, go ahead and walk back out of the shop, kind of find my bench again, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of sit there, kind of relax for the moment throughout the night. If anything happens, near this shop, or if anything happens near this shop, then I'm gonna sit in my inactive state, so I look like that I'm like tired or asleep, and but I still am kind of like keeping an eye out for the shop the entire time for anybody or anything kind of waltzing in.
Nope, that's fine. Anyone else have anything else they want to accomplish tonight before I I already know what Delcax is doing, so we're good there, buddy.
Not that I can think of.
Theodore, do you have anything you want to do tonight?
I want to before my character goes to sleep or anything, I just want to sit and meditate.
Okay. Can do. Theodore, are you doing anything else?
Peace of mind.
Is there anything else you want to accomplish?
No. Just getting all my gear in checked. Probably take a bath.
Okay. Which is there is a bathing chamber. It is a public. It is a not in room. It would be out of your room.
Then I ain't going.
Okay.
I would probably just take.
Yeah, the most you have is a private chamber pot. Okay. You take a rag and give yourself a rag bath. All right. Who's playing? Okay, I was about to say who's got something playing in the background here.
Didn't
all
mean
right.
to play through.
No, you're good. Cool. So I guess everybody gets to take a long rest.
Sweet.
Resetting their HP and their stuff.
And I get a lot of abilities back.
Prepare your spells and everything else you guys want to do. It is now the morning.
I forget. Paladins are not prepared casters, right?
They are prepared casters.
You get to pick and choose.
What? Is there a way to do the rest thing?
I don't think there is, but I can easily fix that for you. I can just easily press. I believe there's a way to max out your. You can just erase your hit points and type in the correct amount, and it'll automatically fix it, so you're done. Same with your focus points and everything else. You just press the. You can just fix them.
Yeah.
Truth.
Yes.
Tell me what you think of what I just sent you.
Oh, I forget, did the Dragonborn, did he get that note? That
so if I remember correctly, the instructions were in the morning, correct? You told her to give them in the morning?
I thought it was when we showed up.
Yeah, it was when they showed up.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. I misheard that. I thought it was when they woke it was in the morning.
Because Punchy's would be in the morning, the Dragonborns would be as soon as you walked in.
Yeah, so the Dragonborn. So as you were getting your room and everything else, she also, with your key, handed you a note.
Yeah. What's the note say? Actually, I'm going to wait till I get in my room to read it.
Okay. That's fine. Let me just quickly do something. I'm going to mute everybody.
Okay. You mean deafen or mute?
Yeah, deafen. That's what I meant to do. Oh, I don't need to deafen you. What am I doing? Just deafen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm deafening Punchy. All right.
Oh, it's just us?
Yeah, it's just you. So the note reads. Let me pull it up again.
Oh, Matt's still here.
No, he's not. He's deafened.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, he's deafened.
Where'd it go? It said, if you would be so kind to join me at a shop called A Canvas Life in the morning, that would be much appreciated. I have a job for you if you are interested. The Phantom.
Okay.
I'm going to bring them back.
I definitely make a plan to wake up early,
Okay.
like earlier than I normally would.
Okay.
As soon as I see the sunrise,
Mhm.
I go ahead and say a short prayer,
Okay.
and I go ahead and I start making my way to whatever is the closest inn to my vicinity, to my location.
That would be the horrific jacket.
So I go ahead and I walk in, to which, seeing the Dragonborn lady, are there chairs and stuff like in the?
Yes, there are chairs, there are benches, there are booths.
Okay, cool. I go ahead and I kind of walk in, kind of tip my hat, kind of nod to the guy
So
at the
it is
counter.
not a Dragonborn at the counter today.
It's just nodding to whoever was there.
It was you walk in and you see a older male human gentleman that he's definitely got some years on him. He looks to be about 75 years old behind the counter, cleaning. He's a very well dressed man, very well dressed.
Nice. I kind of admire the clothing for a second, and then I go ahead and I find a pretty easy to find table, and I just
Coffee
kind
a
of.
thing?
What's that?
Is coffee a thing?
Yes, coffee is a thing.
Coffee's always a thing.
It is always a beverage in every shop in my
you-
world. I'm just going to state this point now. Every tavern will carry coffee.
As
How
a
about it?
The world
As a-
runs on coffee.
as I find the shop, or as I find
Fucking
the
specifically.
as I find the table, I go ahead and I sit down. I have
The
my.
world
He does wave towards you and tells you like a hand gesture to come forward to come to the counter.
I walk forward.
And he says, in common, I have this note for you. Here you go. And he hands you a piece of paper.
Okay. I go ahead and I grab the note. Can I read it?
I got a question. Is it written? What language was it written in? Was it written in common? I would assume it was written in common. You
Yes.
can read it.
I can. Okay.
Yes.
Because we said that I can understand.
Yes, you can read and you
spoken-
can read common
spoken
and you
written.
can spoke. Yep.
I can understand spoken and written common. I can't speak it.
Or
Okay.
write it. You can't write it yourself, but you can have someone else write it for you.
That's right. So yeah, I read the I go ahead and I read the statement on the note. What does it say as I go ahead and like go back to a table?
Okay, it reads, if you will be so kind to join me at the shop called A Canvas Life in the morning, that would be much appreciated. I have a job for you if you're interested. The Phantom.
Okay. So I've got the guy with the gun at the hotel,
Mhm.
and then I've also got the Phantom over at a shop.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna guess and say everyone kind of went to this exact inn, so I imagine that
Yep.
I'm going to find everybody here. So
So
my theory states
Go ahead.
that I would find a table, sit down, and I go ahead and I take out my playing card set, and I go ahead and I start playing solitaire.
Okay.
Was I already gone before this interaction? Because I made a point to wake up early.
Correct. But how early were you trying to
I'm up at
be?
the I'm up at the.
He was at the
fucking
crack of dawn.
I was up at the crack of dawn.
What time is cracking on?
Theodore, is this the correct music you want playing in the background?
Yeah.
Okay.
This isn't copyrighted, right? We're good
I
here?
don't really know if this actually if this audio will actually be recorded. I have no clue.
Okay.
I assume not, but
What
I don't know.
What time is the crack of dawn?
That's fair.
6 a.m.
Oh, just as if I truth, I will be waking up as early as possible.
How early are you thinking?
before
Like you're
the
only gonna get 8
sun-
before the sun gets up.
Yeah, like I went to bed early. I was
Oh,
injured.
okay. So I
Okay.
so I actually find him in the bottom area, or at
If
least
he's downstairs, that's the key.
might be.
Yeah, I would have went downstairs because I'm
you-
waiting for these people.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
so
cool.
you would have actually gone to the table he was at.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
So I,
so
so
he
you see me.
probably
so
sees me walk out then.
So you see me sit down. I start
Yep.
playing. I just kind of sit down. I start playing solitaire because I've not been given any orders currently.
Mhm.
Also, the reason I asked for coffee is I would have ordered a cup.
Yeah, not a problem. Mark off 2 copper pieces.
Okay.
Coffee is fairly cheap and very easy to make.
So I go ahead and head to a canvas life first.
Okay. You watch as you're coming down the stairs, because this is a second level. You're on a second level for the tavern, for the rooms. As you come downstairs, you see both Theodore and your metal tin man sitting there at the table.
I say in common to Theodore. Obviously, I guess I don't know his name, but I say in common, good morning, and I say the same thing in Dwarvish to the Tin Man.
He turns to you, holding his cards, and he goes, "I can understand you in common. I just can't speak common."
So all
Yeah,
you hear,
but-
Punchy, is a bunch of Dwarvish.
And I go,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
I
but
just,
I like to hear. I like to
You-
have a conversation.
and you just see me systematically start playing solitaire, just kind of like shuffling
I-
through cards.
I have a book open. I have like a notebook opened up, and I am paying no mind. Just for the both of you, for the first time, you see the cloth masks that he has is pulled down slightly, enough for him to sip on the coffee,
But yeah,
and his lips look very. At least you can see the bottom lip at most, and it's very chapped.
I can imagine that thing probably hasn't seen the outside in God knows how long.
Yep.
But
So,
yeah, I say to the Tin Man, "Oh, I know. I just like to have a conversation."
that's kind. Kind of just goes back to his solid.
You
kinda
don't
go
speak Dwarvish, do you? No, you don't.
no, Punchy does not. I had in common that him and I spoke Abyssal with our last characters. So
Ah, no, you're good. I was
But,
making sure.
so
I'm
this
just
time- so
confirming
this
what,
time
I'm just
it's the-
confirming what
cool.
languages you had.
yep. So this time it's the paladin and the cleric who can speak the same language.
and then I head my way over to a canvas life.
Okay. You have no idea where the shop is, by the way.
Would I happen to see it on the said street that I'm on?
It is. Roll a perception check. However,
Also-
because how early did you said you did it before sun up, right?
Like
You
right
gotta-
at, like
Right at. So no, you wouldn't get disadvantage on this. Okay, you're good. What were you gonna say, Theodore?
Did I also get a note?
Yes. So actually, when you got down, the male
would've
human
passed
bartender would have called you down and told you to and handed it to
Got
you.
19.
19.
Yes.
1 second. Just saw a DM. Oh, sorry, I missed that. You also, when the bartender handed you the note, each of you, he said that a man with, how was it worded? A man with blue eyes and a cane said he went out into the city.
Oh, so he's waiting on us.
And to say that.
Yeah, he's waiting on us then.
Real
So as you
fast.
guys got your notes, that was also something that was given out too.
see me kind of look. I just kind of look up at Theodore after he gets done reading the note. kind of
Just grunts.
he's looking awkwardly at Theodore because he's like, he sees him read the notes and he knows what the note reads out, so he's just waiting to see what Theodore does.
Okay. With your 17,
19.
you said 19.
Yeah, 19.
Sorry, I thought it was 17.
It might have been, but it's both high anyway. So
with a 19, I mean, you might be able to make out what possibly could look like a shop that would make sense for that, but you can't really tell.
I'm gonna walk over there and get closer to confirm.
Okay.
Truth.
Yes.
Before Jack's character left, would I be able to use my Jaeger's assessment again?
Yes, you may.
All right.
So
That is not a problem. It's not based on a range thing, from what I remember.
So
60 feet.
I have.
So I mean, you would within, if he's walking down the stairs, depending on where you took on the table, you'd be within 60 feet. So yeah.
So
Yeah.
Muzak has to roll a deception check
Yes.
Yeah,
against
Yes, you have to roll a
Theodore's.
deception
it's
check.
Muzak, but okay. It's
Muzak.
fine. It's
Muzak. Muzak.
Can I tell that he's trying to
just for future reference.
Can I tell that he's trying to figure out our Dragonborn friend?
Roll
You
an
said-
insight check
Did it? You said deception, right?
Yeah.
at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Natural 20 for me.
With
Okay, well-
disadvantage?
Oh, me with disadvantage?
Yes, you have
Oh.
disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
let me-
I'm the one with
Oh.
disadvantage. Okay. Okay, that's a 11. I forgot the guidance myself, but I know it's a +6.
You just a second. You would
Okay.
not be able to know what he's doing.
Okay.
Because you don't know what he is and what he's
Cool.
doing.
Cool. I just kind of see him staring weirdly at.
You've never
at,
seen someone like him before.
I just see him stare weirdly at Muzak, just kind of noticing it, and just go, okay. Just kind of go back to playing.
16
Solitaire.
is what I got.
Yes, I got a 17.
Oh, so let me really quickly read what this does.
You want me to read it?
You learn the creature's type. So you know it's a dragonborn. It's AC. You know it's AC. So you know his AC to be
18.
18.
It's one below mine.
You know that he is resistant to, I believe, lightning damage. Correct?
Yes.
And disease. Immune disease.
to disease.
And no, it doesn't have any damage or conditions it can take. And any spells is under the effect of, which it has none.
All right.
So there you go.
Do I
buddy.
know anything about his race?
Roll a history check.
Your disease. You don't need sleep.
At advantage.
Wow, that helped.
What'd you roll?
Well, my first roll was a 10. You said
Mhm.
advantage. Got it. Rolled again. 11.
That's not bad, actually. But I will do this. So it's actually going to be a. You would actually know this information. Doesn't matter what it is. What roll? So from where you came from, they did mention a race of dragonborn that were partly dragon in look, with some abilities that came from dragons. However, that most of them are non-hostile. Some can be hostile depending on where they're from and how they're raised and things like that. But you would know that they are okay creatures, but they're not creatures. They're more humanoid and sentient.
All right.
So, all right, the day is yours. What do you guys do?
As I get done doing solitaire, and realizing that I don't know if Theodore is getting ready to leave, but I do notice that Muzak has gone. So I go, okay, and as I hold onto my shield, my hand glows a faint light on my shield, and I go ahead and use my channel divinity to do Blessing of the Forge on my shield, making it a +1 shield.
Okay.
And
Also, how high is your perception?
mine,
Yeah.
like my passive,
Yes.
16.
Okay. You see my character, he like holds the card and he reads it. And then, the Dragonborn walks by, he just stares up. And then once Dragonborn leaves, he takes the card and puts it in a pocket inside his coat. And when he puts it in his pocket, you get a small glimpse of a golden golden something on the inside vest part.
Okay. I don't know what it is. I just noticed that it's gold. I would say that it doesn't pique my interest currently.
Well, okay, it's not completely gold. It's just a small bit.
Okay, I can see something metal.
Yeah, I'll be sending you as
Dope.
picture here soon.
With that, go ahead and I pack up my cards, put them into another coat pocket in the right side, and I walk up to the front desk with the human. And I go ahead and I pull out. I go ahead and I pull out card number, I believe. I know I have pins. That's with Piney. I go ahead and pull out the card that says, "Are there any shops?" Yeah, where is the nearest shop? And I go ahead and I hold the note up and I put my finger running across the line that says the name of the shop.
Oh, okay. So you're asking for directions. Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yes.
Smart.
I don't know where it is. I just got here.
Okay. So he gives you so he kind of points towards a direction and he says to go down the street about 2 blocks and you'll see a sign.
Kind of nods a little bit and then puts the note in his in the same pocket with his cards and walks out the door and go and using those directions goes ahead and tries to find the place that he gave him.
Before you go, friend, or at least I
kinda-
hope you can call.
Stop and turn. Nods.
God damn it, Toad.
I know you were sitting previously. I'm not a very avid talker. But do you mind retaking a seat?
Kind of looks at the door. He knows where the shop is. Goes ahead and sits back down. He doesn't sit next to Theodore. He sits across from Theodore.
By this time, the coffee's done, so he has the mask pulled back up. He looks across from you, and he looks across at you and goes, I'm somewhat familiar of your kind, at least the automaton portion. Skilled in things that you are taught with, yes.
He nods again. Currently does not have a do you see that he goes in and pulls out his deck of cards again and pulls out the card this would be number 18. This would be number 18, and he puts his finger over the back part of the statement, and it says, I do know what you are saying. I do know what you are saying, and you see as he puts a set of fingers next to his throat and like kind of makes a side to side motion, like as in but he cannot speak. So he understands what you are saying, but he cannot speak common. He cannot speak the language to which you are speaking to him currently.
I saw your performance yesterday. I'm currently in search for something, and I'm currently by myself, so I'm looking for others to help me.
Nods.
You and that old feller with the trick weapon seems to be good picks. Also, you can somewhat tell from the way his voice. It's raspy, but you can tell that it is somewhat of a younger voice.
You said that you were looking for an item, is what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. You said you're looking for an item. He goes ahead and he pulls out card number 4, and that reads out what item do you need? And he puts his finger over the part, or it says, what item do you need made? And he covers his finger over the bit where it says made, and it just reads out, what item do you need?
It's an artifact. As much as I can give, I'm afraid. However, I'm looking for a crew to accompany me up to the mountains.
Nods. Yeah. He just keeps nodding with every word that you were speaking to him. And so kind of he points to himself, and then he points to the doorway, trying to convey, you're talking about me. Are you also talking about the man that walked out, the Dragonborn that just walked out as well? And pulls out the note and points to the ticket, or points to the note and points to this as well, saying, do you need all, like he's asking, do you need all 3 of us, or do you just need myself and the man on the note?
Theodore looks at you and goes, yes, you and the man on the note. I don't know what he needs as well, but
He definitely nods. And as he nods, kind of, he's definitely giving you a once over. Kind of like he's noticing the leather that you're wearing. Does it look like worn? Does it look like it has like many like tears, and like it looks like weathered heavily?
it is. It actually looks like very worn and stuff, but it has a lot of maintenance done to it.
Okay.
As well. Like, it's been probably in use for a long time. However, it's been maintained throughout.
You see as he goes ahead and he grabs his and he knows that you've seen his skills already, but to show a little bit of extra skill that he has, he goes ahead and he rips the collar on the left part of his dress shirt up on the suit. You see as I go ahead and I cast mending as he draws a line and starts to mend the tear where it once was, to show that he can do minor fixing and like mending of items as well.
Does that only stop at fighting?
Say that. Say that one more time.
Your skills don't just stop at fighting. I like that.
It says no, and as he says no, feels pretty confident. Shows.
Do you shake your head no?
No, he shakes his he shakes his head no. Agreeing with that no. That's not the only thing that he can do. And he goes ahead and he shows the shield. And I don't know if you're proficient with religion, but the shield does show the not at all. He circles.
Would I have any religious knowledge?
No.
Okay.
So you'd look at this shield and you have no idea what he is trying to show you.
The image should show that. It should show that. It still shows the hammer.
Stare confused.
It shows the hammer with the hammer head side down, on top of an anvil with lines drawn out to show like sparks, and he goes ahead and he reaches back behind under his coat and puts onto the table a hammer.
Theodore just stares confused.
Yep. The hammer itself is you see these runes that you cannot read, all along the head.
If you're thinking of, are there what language again?
It's Dwarven.
Oh, they're Dwarven. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, these runes are in Dwarven. So you see runes that are carved into the head of the hammer itself with a kind of like this small red gem placed into the middle, and kind of makes the movements to show that the hammer and the anvil hammer to show like he is a crafter of some kind, like he's a smith.
All right.
Goes ahead and he puts the hammer back into his go ahead and puts the hammer back into his like loop that he has behind him, and kind of just sits there.
Anything else you guys are doing?
Your opinion. I know you somewhat lack the motor skills speak. But in your opinion, what's your thought on the blue beasts? I know very little of them.
He sits there. Have I had any interactions with Dragonborns up until this point?
Roll me a history check.
Okay. Guidance. It's pretty good. It's actually not too bad. History check.
Yep.
I rolled insanely high. That is going to be a 22.
So you have had experience with Dragonborns. You know that they are more of a tribal-like race. They live a lot like with clans and more in a tribal sense. Most tribes and clans are friendly, but there are those that are not so friendly. You know that they're not actually a beast. They're more of like a humanoid race of beings.
Okay.
With sentience. It's the best way to put it.
Best way that he can show that he has no problems just yet is to the question is a slight shrug with a like thumbs up from the right hand. Can't tell from he has little knowledge. Yeah, exactly. Just kind of that like it's not a shit-eating grin, but it's definitely a like kind of like double thumbs up kind of look of like he's been good so far. That's about it.
And I'll state with real quick, with your passive investigation, and that can't be right. Your passive looks way too low.
My
Mine?
passive? Or no, Punchies.
Yeah, yours does. Let me give you just a moment. Let me look it up again. Let me double check I have the right one.
Depends on what his investigation modifier is.
Yeah, it's my number's way incorrect on my end.
Because what's Punchy's investigation modifier?
Not to worry about it.
Is it?
I already fixed it. It was my end. My end was messed up. Sorry.
It was a 5.
I had it
so
set up wrong.
sorry,
It
his
was
passive
listed as,
investigation would be
15.
passive investigation would be 15. Yep.
So he can definitely. So based on your investigation, or passive investigation, you could kind of interpret his
This is,
body language a little bit.
would this be investigation or insight?
I'm going with investigation.
Okay.
For this, at least just for this concept.
Cool. Yeah, Yep. So
Look at you
Kinda.
go, well,
I can leave.
like without like any context, Theodore's gonna look at you and go, well, we have quite a bit of time before we have to get to the mountains, so let's go see what our other potential ally wants.
Kind of gives another nod. Stands up, and as you get closer, you can see the. You can actually see a little bit on his face is a little bit of like the the rainbow effect discoloration for metal that's been heat treated. That little like rainbow effect that it gives off after being in the heat for so long in a forge, with a little bit of like speckled rust that kind of like forms a slight beard up on the part of the like bottom lower hinge for the bottom of the jaw.
Something that you'll notice is since my jacket is laid back when I try to scoot out, I got like vials and things, so a bunch of like weird trinkets. But you catch something out of the ordinary. I have a belt around my right leg thigh.
Mhm.
I literally just have a leather belt just strapped there.
Okay.
What do you think you are doing?
Noted. I think that's our cue to
Okay.
we leave.
I almost wanted to say Cordoton for a minute there. Holy shit! What the hell?
He's dead. He's
I know.
dead.
Muzak,
Yes.
as you're walking down the street, you do go a couple blocks, and so you kind of look as you're walking down the street. You kind of looking around, trying to see if you can find it. You do see the shop after you takes about I don't know, how long was this conversation would you say that has been going on? Theodore.
15 minutes.
15?
Well, actually, it's probably been like 20, 25 due to the fact of having to sit there and translate.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it takes you about, I don't know, 15 minutes or so after you leave the tavern to find the shop. And you see on the exterior, there's this beautiful, beautiful lettering on the outside that reads "A Canvas Life."
I'm gonna walk in.
Okay. As you walk in, you see a very beautifully interior shop. It looks almost like it should be on the richer side of the world. It's definitely very ritzy. It's got a lot of goldish looks to it, a lot of shine, a lot of polish. But you see lots of paintings, lots of sculptures. some very beautiful necklaces, some very beautiful jewelry within the shop itself. And behind the counter, you see a elvish-looking man, looking to be about in his early 300s.
So he's pretty young for an elf.
Yeah.
I'm
I think actually.
I'm gonna walk up and ask, do you know anything about this note?
By the way, this is a wood-looking. He's got a darker skin, so he's what you describe as a wood elf.
Okay.
Very unusual for a shopkeeper to be
Yeah.
a wood elf, but
Yeah, I'm going to walk up and ask him if he knows anything about this note and show it to him.
he looks at you very confused, and he goes, "Are you here to purchase anything?"
I was told to be here by a man named the Phantom, and so I didn't know if you possibly knew who that was.
No, not that I know of. I'm the only elvish man here that could possibly, know anything. I mean, unless this Piney, not Piney, what's his name? Delcax. Did you see my DM? Del.
Me? Oh.
I'm looking.
Piney. Okay, I was about to say, I just need to make sure you saw that to make sure what you're doing. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing?
I just sent it to you.
What the? It's weird. Your token got smaller for some fucking reason. Okay, that's fine. I have to fix that here in a second. Okay, so you're back. Okay, I got you there. Okay. Okay, so while you're standing there talking to the gentleman, you hear this loud tapping noise on wood.
I turn and look at
So it's
where-
actually behind him.
Oh, okay. So I kind of like look past him and try and see if I can see what's causing this noise.
That'd be a perception check, wouldn't it?
Sorry, say that again.
I just wanted to look past this guy when I hear that and see if I can tell what's making this noise.
Roll a perception check.
I'm guessing you're going to want me to do what I think you're going to want me to do.
No.
Ugh. That's a 7.
Yeah.
You cannot tell where it even came from at all.
I'm just gonna. Did you said the bartender described what this phantom guy looked like?
He said that. Let me read the note again. But a man with blue eyes and a cane said he went out into the city.
I'll tell the wood elf I'm looking for a man that has blue eyes and walks around with a cane. Have you seen anybody like that around here?
Del, check the message I just sent you just so you can get that taken care of. Okay. He looks at you very confused and goes, "I've never seen a man like that." I'm actually going to do this.
Is that tapping still going on?
No, it is no longer there.
Huh.
What do you do?
I guess I'll just start looking around at everything that's there
Okay.
and just see if I can wait for this guy.
Okay. Not a problem. So, about 20 minutes or so, you watch as Theodore and your good friend Gaurdian come walking into the door.
I say to both of them, oh, hey, didn't expect to see you here, in their respective languages.
I look towards Muzak and I go, speaking of which, I do not believe that we've introduced ourselves. My
Yes.
my designation number is 64RD1AN. However, the Smiths at the Guild Hall call me Cole.
Cole?
Yes, and when you spell it, it is not COLE, it is COAL.
That makes sense. Okay. I'll say, yes, like, obviously in Dwarvish. And they call me Muzak.
And this is technically the first word that I learned that I actually like say in a common language that both Theodore and Muzak would know, because there's no way to pronounce it. When it comes to this, like saying specific names, you cannot say them in like if I were trying to say like a sentence involving Truth's name in English or like in Spanish, you can pick out that I'm talking to Truth based on that I have to say his name the way it's said. So So the first word that you both can understand me say is Muzak.
Muzak.
Is Muzak. No, because the word for
And I say to Cole, and what is your friend's name?
To Cole?
Yeah, I say that to Cole because I don't think Theodore's going to respond.
Wait, hold up. Sorry, you called him Cole?
That's what he said his name was.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I missed that. I'm sorry, I was.
Yes, yes. And I look at Muzak and I go, I do not know his name currently, but and you see me dig into my coat, and I go ahead and scroll back through the cards again, and I pick out the card that says, and show it to. I go ahead and pull up the deck and show it to Theodore and say, and pick out card number 3, and it says, "What is your name?"
So when you like show the card, I just go and put my hand on the card and on your wrist, just like lower it.
Okay.
I'm going to take off my hat. which doesn't really do much. I have a bandana underneath of it. And I'm going to give a quick little bow and go, my name's Theodore.
Both nod. And
Nice to meet you, Theodore.
and
I'm Muzak.
I'm a liar. Cole in Dwarvish is still Cole. I thought if it was an item that it would be that it would say something, but no. Yeah, you both hear me say my name, Cole.
And Muzak.
And music.
And just so people know, I have no idea what you're saying. I'm just hearing names being said, so
Yeah.
put two to
yeah.
two together.
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, do they know the owner here at all? Or at least do they know the man that we are speaking to or about?
You all hear 3 more loud taps.
From where is it still behind?
Make a perception check since you're a little further away.
Would I be
Yeah,
able to? Do you want me to make another? Well, make one.
If you want to, if you're trying to find it too, not a problem.
Got it.
I'm gonna try and find it again because I'm very confused now.
Perception.
Yes,
or
perception.
I don't know if you heard me, Truth, but it's a guidance before I rolled this. So
I did hear that. Yes.
15.
I didn't roll much better. I rolled a 10.
22.
Wow. Okay. So Theodore and Gaurdian, you both hear it coming from this door over here. Actually, I take it back. I take it back.
Oh, this looks familiar.
Well, okay,
Oh,
it's not a.
No, it doesn't.
I guess that is a chest, but whatever. Ignore it. It's a door. Okay,
So
leave it alone. It's a door for our purposes.
Okay.
I would have made another Harry Potter. Someone has not seen Harry Potter.
Yeah. But
dude, Harry Potter's amazing.
Real quick, I will say this. Muzak, you also do know where it's at based on because you are closer. It is coming from that doorway.
Thank God.
Looking at the person at the front desk, do they seem weird at all? Do they seem weird at all?
Just a second. 1 second. I gotta type something.
Real quick, I'm gonna go radio silent real fast. So
Watch him be outside.
Yeah,
like watch us do all of this just to hear him be really just fucking outside. We're just hearing this weird fucking tapping.
I know. I asked the guy behind the desk. I'm like, what was that tapping?
Just a second. I'm waiting for a response or something. But so he does look a little weird, but he's not like like he's but he looks like a shopkeeper. So he looks like he's always on kind of like a head on a swivel, kind of keeping an eye on his goods.
No, I got you.
Especially since, again, as I described it, is a very rich looking shop. And you guys came in and you don't look like someone that would have enough money to be able to afford stuff that's in here.
Whoa, bro. That's classist right there. That's classist.
Not me.
I'm just stating though, you know what I mean? Just saying.
I got the scrap I came with on my back, and that's about it.
Pretty much all I got too.
I don't know. He's elvish?
Yes, he's a wood elf.
Okay. So I can't speak his language. Gotcha.
Did he ever say what his name was?
He did not. You never really asked his name though.
I go ahead and I walk up to the counter and I show him the note first. Like the note that it was given to us by the Phantom.
Mm-hmm.
And I go ahead and also take out the card that I had previously set for Theodore that says, what is your name?
He replies with, I just had it. There it is. Shit, I just closed the tab that had his name on it. Damn it. Just a second. I'm sorry. I had it open and then it closed onto me.
Truth is his name. Is his name about to be what I think it is?
It is. His name is Luro Arnie.
Okay, no, not what I thought it was going to be.
Its name is V.
I thought it was going to be V or Hendrix. I was going to be like, no fucking way.
No, it is. It's spelled Luroarni.
Okay. Which shop are we in again?
A Canvas Life. A Canvas Life.
That totally wasn't the front for V's Black Market.
A Canvas Life, and the name of the shopkeeper is, or at least the front of the shopkeeper's name is who?
Luro Arnie.
Lura Arnie. Okay. Dope. Does he have any recognition to the note that I gave him?
He's got some recognition when he reads the name The Phantom, but that's about it based on how he's reading the note. That's it.
And the knockings come from behind.
Yeah, so by the way, this gem that's on the map, that is him. I don't have a icon for him right now.
Okay.
So
is it possible for no, never mind. I don't want to waste a spell slot and be wrong.
However, at this time, I'm going to state we are taking a little break for a minute. That way we can go use the bathroom, get drinks, whatever you need to do real quick.
Thank God.
And we'll take a quick break while we wait for
pull out a giant scimitar.
As we wait for Theodore.
Yep. I just have a question, and I hope you answer it to prevent me from potentially wasting a spell slot, but you don't have to, of course.
Okay. Just a second. Go ahead and say it real quick, and then I'll cue us a break. That way it's in the thing.
Would the spell Fairy Fire have any sense of helpfulness here?
No. Fuck no. No.
No. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I know what it is. It detects anyone that's within range. Invisible, yes. Okay. It would not.
Yeah, I didn't know if he might have been invisible, but I didn't want to waste a spell slot just finding out the hard way.
Based on the tapping, it was coming from behind the door.
Okay. Well, I didn't know, bro.
Oh, we know.
True.
I know.
You better just calm down, bro.
All right. So we'll be right back in just a couple minutes, and we will be back to the campaign.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I'm like fucking gotta.
He's alive.
I
haven't heard Piney talk in like an hour and a half.
The truth, I don't know what you're talking about. Playing with flashcards is so much more fun.